10 o'clock. Shall we start? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good. Feels good, no? To go back to primary school. Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, sir.
Bunny. Shall we start, madam?
Yes, sir.
Silpa, if you can give the context, who I am, why we are here. Illa, just so that they should not think I am a stranger or I am an arrogant who just walked in and started talking. Bunny, what's your first name? Chinmay. Hello.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce our resource person, Mr. Kiran N.G, a leader whose career spans 35 years of remarkable contributions to industry, technology, and social impacts. A mechanical engineer from the batch of 1988, Mr. Kiran has shaped two of India's most iconic enterprises. At Ashok Leyland, he contributed to building the backbone of India's trucking industry. At Infosys, where he has served for over 32 years, he has driven technology innovation while upholding
Kuti,
the
5 minutes,
company's
I'll open the bridge.
and global reputation. Beyond corporate
Sure.
success, Mr. Kiran has led a global mission in education and social responsibility. As the head of Infosys CSR efforts between 2019 and 2024, he has set out to enable 10 million learners by 2025 and has already empowered 13 million learners worldwide. From children as young as 10 to aspired professionals to entrepreneurs, his work has created lifelong learning opportunities. What sets Mr. Kiran apart is not just his expertise in strategy, process, technology, and global engagement, but his commitment to mentorship and grassroots transformation. He actively works with educators, policymakers, and students to build capacity, connect communities, and make AI tools accessible to schools, NGOs, women, and farmers. His initiatives such as Karunodaya Cascade of Learning program in Bihar show how technology can uplift lives at scale. Today, Mr. Kiran continues to dedicate himself to empowering future leaders, driving tech-enabled social change, and keeping India at the heart of a global movement. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kiran N.G, a visionary leader making the world a better and a brighter place. I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Chinmay, for the nice words. Interestingly, he also has Chinmay in his life. His wife's name is Chinmay, and she's also a good photographer. A lot of my pictures she has also captured in the earlier workshops. Okay, let's first listen from our good friend Umashankar. He is waiting. I will bring him on and show him who he is. Okay, so I hope the current technology will help us to hear him. Yeah, thank you all for giving both of us the opportunity. Both of us are alumni of MCE. Both of us were in mechanical in 1988. We graduated, and there is a saying: if a mechanical engineer does not do what he is supposed to, what he learnt in the college, he will do many things much more useful to this world. That's what I am prizing myself and Umashankar, what we have done in each of our fields. Okay, Umashankar has more than 3 decades of experience with Myco, currently called Bosch, and we can listen from him what he does and why he does and what inspires you if you would like to join a company like Bosch? Okay, over to you, Umashankar. I will mute myself.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, so I'd like to start with a couple of analogies. Sometime back in 1995 or 96, I read Deccan Herald every day, and there is a column called 25 years ago. So I happened to read saying that the Jatka owners in Bangalore decided to go on a strike. And what was the reason? Because of the introduction of auto rickshaws. Auto rickshaws were introduced into Bangalore in 1971, and Jatka owners obviously found that it had impacted their livelihood, and therefore they decided to go on strike. Cut to 1989, that was roughly the time when, or 1988, when just finished my final year engineering. Um, Incidentally, my project for the final year was computer aided design, which was very new at that time. And All India Bank Employees Association went on a strike on November 30th. For what? Computerization in banks. And today, where are we? Auto drivers and taxi drivers going on strike because Uber, Ola, Rapido are, taking away their livelihood. What does this tell you? This basically tells you that change always happens, and with change, you need to adapt to the change. What is fundamental is not what you have been doing, but how can you adapt and move forward in life. And that, I think, is a fundamental lesson with all these three examples. There have been a lot of questions asked of me in terms of skills, AI skills, and things like that. I'd like to firstly emphasize two very important things. Basic education and knowledge is very, very important. Your basics must be very, very strong. I mean, when I say basics, I mean to say first principles of whatever you're doing, whether it is Charles' law, Boyle's law, whatever it is, you must be very, very conversant with that. And that is something that you have to be very clear about. The second thing is it's not skills that helps you in your career. It's your attitude. Skills can be learned, but attitude is something that you need to develop. And this development of attitude takes a very long time. What do I mean by attitude? Attitude is something which you all have to focus on in terms of being positive, being doing your best, irrespective of results. You must be happy with what you have done and always be very curious to learn. I mean, I think this is fundamentally one of the biggest positives as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure Kiran will also reciprocate similarly. You can't stop learning. You need to keep learning. You need to be curious. You need to try out different things. And this will definitely help you in your career, whether you are a fresher or you're a lateral or you're a very senior professional. It doesn't make a difference. Learning does make a lot of difference. And these are some things that you have to be very, very clear about. Couple of things about AI. So when computers came in the late 80s, and the same question was being asked, will it take away my jobs? Yes, some jobs will be taken away because computers can do these jobs efficiently, whereas there are some other jobs which obviously some newer things will open up, and we've had a whole new industry coming up. AI is in a similar inflection point. Some jobs will be taken away by AI, new industries will open, new options, new avenues will come. What form and shape it takes will is difficult to predict, but I would say yes, it will impact quite a lot, and therefore you will. So therefore, you cannot stop AI, you cannot fight it. It's best to embrace and find out how you can maximize it. What does it do to an average engineer? So when we graduated in 1988, I'm sure it was a very different world. You cannot imagine how it was in 1988. Computers, personal computing was very, very new. I mean, when I joined Myco, we never had personal computers also. It was introduced after I joined. Uh, and so what everybody knew, there was a box that could do something, but what? I mean, it was only left to our imagination. And therefore, we began to start trying to use it as much as possible. And slowly, a whole new industry dawned. Something similar, I would say, is going to happen with AI. Uh, Engineers must know how to use AI. If you don't know how to use AI, somewhat similar to the late 80s, if you did not know how to use a computer, your chances of getting a job would be very bleak. Same way here, you must be in a position to understand and adapt, use, maximize AI in your work, which is the key to succeeding going forward. I mean, nowadays everybody uses a computer, everybody uses a mobile, but something AI it seems like a monster, but it isn't. I can assure you. All you need to know is to figure out how it can help you. At the end of the day, you will still be relevant provided you know how to use the tools that you are given. If you can't use the tools, you will become irrelevant. And that for me is the basic underlying principle. No need to fear AI. AI won't take away your jobs. Jobs will be transformed. Jobs that exist today in its current form will no longer exist 5 years from now. And that is a given. And that's something that you need to understand and prepare accordingly. People ask me, is an engineering graduation sufficient or do I need to acquire new skills? Any additional skill that you acquire is always very, very useful. More important than acquiring skills is how to use it in different situations. I mean, there's no point in having a lot of degrees in your resume, but you don't know anything about how to use it and implement it. It's of absolutely no use in acquiring those degrees in the first place. So with skills, unless you know how to utilize them, it's not important whether you have it or don't have it. Having a skill but not knowing to utilize it is even worse. And that's something that you all should be aware of. So if you are going after a skill, please also make sure you position yourself in such a way that you understand how it can be useful to you as well as to your organization which you are likely to work for. So with these, I think I would stop, Kiran. Maybe I can take a few questions. I mean, I can go on and on, but then I think it's time to stop now.
Okay. Thanks, Kuti. So, Kuti is nickname for it. So, I cannot call him Umashankar. It looks very dramatic.
That's okay, Kiran. Kiran, that's okay.
So, we also have Ravi, by the way. Ravi, you can say hi and can you show your video? Ravi is also
Oh,
our class.
morning, JC.
JC. Okay. So, yeah, he was also in mechanical and he was also in my corporate. Now he is on his own. Yeah, any questions? Now that you heard, actually, he answered 9 of your questions, which all of you
Hello, good
asked
morning,
yesterday.
everybody. Good morning, Kiran.
Yeah, hi
Good morning,
Ravi, we
Umash.
can hear you.
Yeah,
Good morning. If you can show your video, it will help.
it's not getting.
Doesn't matter, we know you are at home.
Yeah, I think he
No,
has a
it's not.
bandwidth problem, Kiran.
No, I'm not able to switch it on. I
Okay,
don't
okay,
know
no
whether
problem.
some restriction is there.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Wish you all the best for this session. I hope you had a good briefing session with Umashankar. We all graduated together from MC in '88. I also happened to be with Umashankar in Bosch for about 27 years. I recently retired, voluntarily retired a little early. so that I can pursue my other interests.
Sure.
And I hope this session will be of very useful nature to you. I have only one suggestion to Kiran. He has mentioned that this session has been open for only 2 streams. Maybe this session can be recorded and relate to other streams of engineering also, so that they'll also get first-hand awareness of this program.
No, we have agreed to do live for everybody. No streaming.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
So next time, both of you should come here.
We'll try to do that, Kiran, when
We'll
it's
do that.
possible.
Okay, yeah. Now we will get some more questions. Folks, you would have got inspiration from some of your friends who are already told 9 of them. Any more questions for him? I think, Umashankar, I didn't hear you speaking about 2 of them asked. One was happy with 5 lakhs per annum. Another wanted 7 lakhs per annum. So you have to tell how to get that salary in Bosch.
Okay, so firstly, I will say branding is very important. Why do I say branding is important? So if you are graduating from IIT or NIT, there's a lot of filtering process that goes on before you qualify to attend those courses in those colleges or in those institutions, and that filtering process has a premium, and that's why when you graduate from those institutions you get a higher salary. uh, MCE, you will never be able to match an IITian's output, and therefore uh, MCE graduates will not be able to get a higher salary. I think the current starting salary in Bosch is 7 lakhs for a fresher, but unfortunately, given the current situation, we are going slow on fresher hiring currently. Earlier, we used to hire at least, I remember in 2022, we hired about close to 3,500 freshers. But in 23 and 24, we kind of reduced given the industry constraints. 25, we are not hiring at all because we are already kind of over hired in the previous years. But all I can say is that if you want to increase your attractiveness, please do 2 things. One, be very curious and learn as much as possible. And 2, please also learn how to implement what you have learned. And these 2 have to go hand in hand. With this, you can obviously command a higher price in the market. And this has to be a continuous effort. It cannot be that I do it for one year and then I stop. It doesn't work that way. It has to be a continuous effort.
Thanks, Sudeep.
I hope
Yeah.
I have answered that, Kiran.
Yeah. Let me continue. It is coming from the horse's mouth. He was heading HR for entire Asia Pacific of Bosch. Okay. So when he says so, you have to trust him. Now, let's see if there are any more questions. All of you, can you just get up once, because PC is only front. I want you to see the entire strength. Can everybody get up for 30 seconds? This is for you, both of you.
Yeah, I'm also zooming so that I can also see the people. Yeah, quite a number of people have come in.
Yeah,
Good to
60
know.
of them. The capacity
know.
of this room is 60. We closed the gate at 60 because there were 150 people outside.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a demand. So please do come in the afternoon. We have done
Oh,
matinee show also. We have announced.
let me see, Kiran. I'll let you know.
Okay, please sit down. Thank you. So I will give the microphone to the teacher, the professors here, because I didn't see any of them posting any question in the Google form. You're also faculty. Okay, let me start. What's your name, please? Sindhu. Sindhu, please. You have to ask one question. Sorry. Even if it's a repeat, it's okay. Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. I will repeat it for you. Fine.
So is it true AI will take off jobs in future days?
Hold on. Let me ask. Anyway, the question he has answered, you also combined. Yeah, you ask the question. Anybody else? Mani madam. So, in the meantime, I will give it to the coordinator. You can ask the repeat question. It's okay.
Yeah, as you told, how we can keep ourselves ready for AI. Some more tips may be helpful to students how they can make use of AI to become job ready.
So, the concern is very clear. So, how do we basically face this AI which is coming? So, some more practical tips. I will also add, you can give a couple of them. I know I have already done.
Okay, Kiran. So firstly, I'll ask the question regarding AI taking away jobs. Yes, some jobs will be taken away. Jobs that AI can do more efficiently will obviously be taken away. I still remember when I was a kid, I don't know how many of you know, you had a pestle and mortar, rubbad kallu in Kannada. Okay, I've spent countless hours helping my mother in the kitchen as a kid. Grinding rice, grinding wheat, coffee powder, all with this rubbad kallu. But then when mixer grinders came in, does anybody use a pestle and mortar today or rubbad kallu today? No. So what happens to all those people who were employed for doing that kind of work? It doesn't exist. But you still have the same requirement for ground floor, which is being done differently. So AI is somewhat similar. AI is a new tool that will come in, and therefore it will make sure that some jobs will become redundant. That is clear. But the requirement will still remain, and which will be met in a different way. So people should be clear that they need to upskill themselves with the use of AI, and that is how they can survive going forward. So this is the first point regarding jobs. The second point, I think there was somebody who asked, what are the tips? I think I already explained that. The tips is you must learn to embrace AI, how to use it to improve your efficiency and your effectiveness. Both are different. Idea is, everybody uses a mobile, does mobile banking, uses UPI, does transfers, etc. This were not there, say, 10 years ago. But then if you don't know how to use it today, you become a dinosaur. The fact is you need to be able to use all the available tools and use it to maximize your efficiency and your effectiveness. Same with AI. You need to learn how to use it, acquire skills which can then be implementable. And that for me is fundamental. And being curious and learning constantly is another tip that would help in the world of AI. I hope I have answered both the questions, Kiran.
Yeah, thanks, Kuti. So anyway, I'll be with them for next 8 hours. So I will thrash it out so that they don't have to worry. They'll
Yeah,
start loving AI. Okay, not worried about AI.
That's true.
Okay. So any more questions? Uma madam? Oh, no problem. Okay, thanks, Kuti. Thanks, Ravi. So I will let you go. So we will
Thank
take
you
over.
very much.
So they are
Thank you.
struggling to keep watching the dull image here, not because the technology, because of too much of light glare coming from the window.
Done, Kiran, and wish everybody all the very best.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
nice have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thanks, Ravi.
Thank you. I will be there for some more time.
Sure,
Actually.
sure. Yeah.
I'll exit, Kiran.
Okay, man. Thank you. So, what is this BP monitoring happening here? It's my voice. It's coming through not this mic, it is coming through this collar mic. So now it's not only capturing, it's also transcribing whatever I am speaking. If you don't trust, during the coffee break, I will stop and see the text which it has transcribed automatically real time. And you can also see how accurately it is doing. Okay? And it will capture even my oo sound also. It won't do any massaging. It is not ChatGPT, it is Apple Intelligence. So it won't do any grammar correction or anything. It is as is, it will transcribe. I will tell you the advantage of that. Okay, let it go. Now let me bring the actual thing which I want to show you. But no hands, I know some of you, only the profs and one gentleman at the beginning, at the end. Nobody else has seen this, is it? Yeah, I see one of you. Can you tell which building? Shout out loud. Go ahead. Yeah, who raised your hand? Tell what is this building? Yes, the specs one. Infosys. Have you seen there? You had been there. So what was the context? Okay. Your sister works there, is it? What's your name? Adi. Aditya, thank you. So, why is this? Is it hello? Yeah. So yes, this is indeed Infosys Mysore, and it can train 20,000 people at a time. 20,000 people can sit at a time. Okay. Now they are also training AI in this building. Okay. So today we will be focusing on role of AI in education, because all of you are still studying, and whatever time it is left, one more year, it would have been good if this session was done a year ago. No problem. There sahi to hai. So let's make best use of the remaining time. Okay. So yeah. Let me see what I have. Don't worry again, I will speak it out. I am just differentiating between AI and generative AI. Okay. Now, it is not me who is going to differentiate, it's you who has to do it. Who can tell me what is AI? 30 seconds. Just raise your hands, otherwise I will have to call your name. Because now you know the reason why I have displayed your name bold and clear. So who wants to say what is AI? It's simple, no? You can also read it out. Read, Madi.
AI is the capability of computer system to mimic human cognitive functions such as learning and problem solving.
Give it to her. What's your name? Ishita. What's yours? Rakshita. Yours? Sudha, is it? Sneha. Yeah, Rakshita. What does that mean? Kannadadalli heli parvagilla.
Like AI ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು computer, it has the capability to mimic what humans do.
Cognitive ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Dynamic functions and what the human do.
ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ. Cognitive ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮೇಡಮ್?
And intellectual.
Very good, intellectual. So, these animals don't have cognitive capability, right? They cannot read, learn, or they cannot listen and learn and do something like human beings. Now, interestingly, AI can do. It can read and learn and behave like human beings do. It can take decisions. Okay, that is cognitive capability, right? When we start aging, thank you. Kutkoli. So when we start aging, our cognitive capability starts coming down. What does it mean? Manikya helpa. Namge vayasaagta aagta namdu cognitive capability will start coming down. What comes down? That's sir ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Not that it is a mental case, okay? Something else happens. You would have seen ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗತ್ತದು. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? So mic hatra idkoli. Thinking skills comes reduced. Not that it comes reduced, the speed at which they will react will slow down. For example, ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಪೆನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, that will start. ಹಾಂ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡಕ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕನ್ನಡಕ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, that's, you got it now? That is nothing but cognitive functions. Thank you. Now I will start giving some carrots. Who will tell me what is cognitive capability? Sorry, generative AI. So we will give one to Manikya, and who else? 3 of you answered, right? If you don't like, you can give it to her. So who will tell about generative AI? ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಗುಣಶ್ರೀ, ಗುಣಶ್ರೀ ರೈಟ್? ಹಾಂ, ಹೇಳಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜನರೇಟಿವ್ ಎ ಐ? ಓದಿ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that learns from existing data like text, images, or a music, and then creates completely new and unique content based on what it has learned.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ವಾ? ಕನ್ನಡದವರಾ? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಹೇಳಿ.
ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ AI that learn from existing data or ಇರುವಂಥ ಡೇಟಾನ ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ
Turn back side, they are not able to hear us.
and it must be a unique content based on what it has learned. ಇರುವಂಥ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಕಲ್ತಿರಬೇಕು.
ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಜನರೇಟಿವ್ ಎ ಐಗೆ? ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿ ಪಿ ಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿ ಪಿ ಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜೆನ್ ಎ ಐ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅದು?
ಇರುವಂಥ ಡೇಟಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೇನು ಡೇಟಾ.
ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ನ ಪಾಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಕೋಡ್ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? ಟೆಲ್ ನೋ. We can write codes using generative AI, right? Which code it can write? Tell me, no? Have you tried generating any code? ಯಾವುದು?
ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮೇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಅದೇ, which language?
Python.
So it can generate Python code. Tell boldly, no? No need to feel shy. And it can generate Python code like a beginner or an expert?
Like an expert.
Tell that. It can create better than me. I have 35 years of experience, maybe with 10, 12 years of Python coding. Still, it can beat me in Python coding. Is it good or bad? But it is taking away your job. Nobody is going to hire you from now on, even though you tell that you have Python in your resume. Whatever certifications you clear, it's of no use. So good or bad? Tell me, no? No, it's good. Reason being, now you have the world's best sample code, template code to learn from. Because otherwise what happens, you are limited by which book you are reading, or you are limited by which lecturer is teaching you, right? Now you can go beyond. There is no difference between you learning Python in MCE or your friend learning Python in Stanford University. We are leveling the field. Is it good or bad? Good, no? Thank you. Okay. So can you tell any other use case where this is useful? Heli Aniksha, Aviksha.
So example.
Yeah, where, in which other context other than programming where generative AI is useful?
You just want me to.
No, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
So like detecting the spam emails, like catchy words like happy, something like that.
ಮೈಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಲಿ.
Self-driving cars is
this is a good question. Okay, I am going to ask counter question. How many of you agree self-driving car is generative AI? Raise your hands. Is self-driving car generative AI? So they are not agreeing with you.
It's both narrow AI and generative AI.
It's both. Can you justify?
So because AI is just like it will sense whether it's proper or not, and generative AI is creating out of test data. It creates things out of test data.
Okay, thank you. Do you like chocolates?
Yes, thank you.
So she just mentioned a word, narrow AI or weak AI. So narrow AI means it will do only that function which it has been designed for. I feel, to the best of my knowledge, self-driving car is a narrow AI or a weak AI. How many of you disagree? Aviksha disagrees because as of now, we have not seen a use case, otherwise it would have come here by this time, right? We have to give enough data through the traditional machine learning algorithm where it has to learn. So that's the reason why it is still happening in the campus with known obstacles. They are not risking with unknown obstacles with unpredictable behavior of the obstacles. The rocket which goes to the moon, Mars, is it generative AI or narrow AI? If it learns while it is going to Mars and suddenly if it starts going to Venus, then it is generative AI. It won't happen, right? And we don't want it to happen, right? We don't mind the rocket learning and correcting itself if there is any issue, but still we will not trust because too much is at risk. Most probably human life is at risk, or it's too expensive for us to risk it because we have not tested such a complex scenario. Are you convinced or not? Okay. Yesterday I gave an example of espresso maker. So how many people remember? Yeah, Heli madam. Narrate the Rakshita, right? Yeah, narrate it for the backbenchers. Turn that side and speak.
Sir has sent one example for Gen AI where we would go and if we want an espresso coffee, we have to click on a button, then it will give us an espresso coffee. Instead of you,
No, hold on.
instead of AI.
That one, is it AI?
No, but yes.
No, you press a button, it does an espresso coffee. Is it an AI? How many of you agree? Yes or no? Tell convincingly. No, right? Because it is doing a mechanical function, right? Yeah, mechanical function might be driven by programs, that's okay. The trigger is the pressing of a button, but then what it is doing? It's pre-programmed. So that is not AI. So what is AI then?
It will understand and learn our behavior, and before pressing the button without any mechanical mechanisms, it will produce as do you like espresso, I'll give it to you, and then day by day it learns our taste.
Now hold on. So is this AI? As soon as you are walking towards the espresso machine, it saw you, identified you. Kiran likes espresso only, not the other flavor, cappuccino. Right? There is double espresso, there are some 10 varieties. So it also tells, I think this time of the day you like cappuccino, I have already prepared it for you, here it is. So that is
AI, Gen AI, it learns from what we
it's
like.
still AI. Gen AI is the next one. Tell what is the next one? That is your nirvana.
Day by day it learns what we like, and it gives us an option or a suggestion, like I have prepared a
Yeah. It is like Shah Rukh Khan telling, right, or James Bond telling, what drink you want. He will say, surprise me. What does he mean? You should prepare a drink which I like. Not surprise me means give something which I don't even know. Right? That's right. Is that your understanding? So it will create not cappuccino, not espresso, some ABCD, but since it knows the pattern of what you like over a period of the year, it has learned and created. You want one more chocolate? Give me a high five. Rakshita, you are 7th semester? Okay. Give it to your friends, those who are not lucky. Don't be shy to take the chocolates from me. If you don't like it also, please give it to somebody. I'm sure a lot of your friends love it because this is Kit Kat from one of the known brands. Okay. Now, how is it? The presentation is happening from my laptop to your projector. Your projector is an old projector. It is not a GenAI or AI projector. How is it happening? Now you have to raise your hands. It's a simple technique. How is, I'm now going to walk it around. So how is it still, I can control it, look at it, I can advance the slides. How is it happening? Suddenly, how come your projector became smart? Anybody, any guesses? Manikya has an answer. Helpa.
Bluetooth HDMI cables.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಹಾಂ
From here to there.
ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿ. Okay, he says it's a Bluetooth HDMI, some magic it's happening. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇನು? ಸಿಂಚನ. ಹಾಂ ಹೇಳಿ, ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Bluetooth. How many of you agree it's Bluetooth? Or how many of you say it's Wi-Fi? Those of you who say Wi-Fi, just raise your hands. Looks like we need an exercise to raise your hands. Either it has to be Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. How many are for Bluetooth? Raise your hands. Neenadu raise madpa. Manikya is raising alone. She is raising. Anybody for Bluetooth? Okay, now Wi-Fi. The entire class has to raise the hands. Raise. Even if it is fun, just raise your hands. All of you raise your hands. All of you. Okay, who don't believe. Okay, thank you. By the way, it's Wi-Fi. Why Wi-Fi? Jamuna, is it? Why Wi-Fi?
It's a wireless connection.
Yeah, it's wireless. Why? Why not Bluetooth?
Sir, it may be works with small devices. It's not to the projector.
Thank you. So, Bluetooth works with only low bandwidth. It can send only small data, whereas I have to send 4K data. I have to send video. I have to send audio. I have to send rich music. Okay, so this is Wi-Fi. Got it? So look at the flexibility. I can go to the back of the hall and continue to present. Okay, now here, role of AI in education. The first one I am telling, enhance lesson planning. Now I will ask the professors. Okay, who wants to volunteer? Enhance lesson planning. ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Any volunteers?
That should help me to plan, given the content that I need to deliver, probably it will help me to give a plan.
That's true. You're right.
Thanks.
Is that good enough?
You're not
Only
chocolate, sir. Rather forgot to give me.
I'll give you two if you answer the next question. Okay, one is planning.
Okay.
Another is the content itself. No, first one itself. In the enhanced lesson planning means not just UOC. So far you are not teaching generative AI. From today onwards we will hire Kiran as a consultant. He will come and teach generative AI. So that's also enhanced lesson planning. Okay? But is that good enough? It's not good enough because you need content also. So I can come and tell you the ChatGPT definition of generative AI and ChatGPT definition of table of contents. Then what is the use? And here is the magic which is unfolding. Whenever you go to a restaurant, let's say a fine dining restaurant, will you order? Let's say you went with the family, with children and parents, everybody. Now, what if your dad says, all of us today is the South Indian day, idli chutney. We are in 5-star hotel and he will say, all of you will have idli chutney. How will you feel? You will feel very bad. Now, day after day, for last 7 semesters, you consumed idli chutney. You got the analogy? You like idli chutney, you like, let's say, dosa, you like roti, you like kulcha, but nobody asked your permission. You came, you sat, your lecturer had one notes, it was delivered to each one of you. The definition of Python, definition of AI, let me go back to AI. Can you just go back 2 slides? Just 2 slides back. Yeah, this is the definition. All 60 of you, I fed idli chutney. You did not get second definition of AI, second definition of generative AI. Probably you like in Hindi, you like in Kannada, you like in Urdu, you like in Marathi. I could have given you the definition in all the 4 languages, but I did not give. You would have felt good, right? Had I knew, even you not telling me that here is your mother tongue or here is your preferred language. For some magic, I come to know, for some magic, whenever I speak this or even afterwards, I can give you in your respective language. You will feel so nice, right? Now this is possible. Okay? So all of you, please customize the content for your children, students, after today. Today, since morning till evening, I am going to teach how to do that. Whether to the professors or to you also. Even if professor don't give you, I will enable you how to take kulcha or Chinese, some fried rice or whatever. Okay? Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, please go to the next slide. No, the previous one. Yeah, this one. So now we have enhanced lesson planning. Is that a boon? All of you can learn on par with Stanford, Harvard, whichever you understand. It will look like a James Bond movie, fiction. So only when you do it yourself, you will figure out it's not a fiction, it's a reality. It's actually delivering. Please do it. ChatGPT will deliver for you. A lot of you, most of you in the query, in the survey yesterday, I asked, DSA is your tough subject. What is DSA? Zoya?
Data structures and algorithms. Data structures and algorithms.
Okay, okay. You like chocolate? You give it to your friend, no? So data structure and algorithm is tough for all of you. Now, is it going to be tough or easy? Tell both, no? Is it tough or easy? Easy, right? Just tell all of you, easy. Tell me with me. Tell with me. Easy. Easy, right? Why is it tough? Shall I prove it to you right away? I will go to ChatGPT and show you. Okay? Here is the advantage. Why am I telling all of this? Okay, those of you who cannot see it, let me see if I can zoom it, or I will read it for you. Can you read it for me?
What is GSA in the context of engineering education, some information science branch?
Okay, let me see what it says. So it gave something, meaning of DSA, role, okay. Data structure, ways of organizing and storing data. Now, did you understand? First sentence.
Yeah, it will store the data by using a several store.
You knew it, or this is a surprise for you?
No, I know that.
You know that. So let's assume for a minute you act as if you don't know. Okay? You forgot whatever you studied. Now I will ask ChatGPT, explain in which is your mother tongue?
Kannada.
Kannada. I will ask in Kannada. Will it help?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask. Okay, it told something in Kannada. Is it helpful? You can say no. Say no. I will. Okay. It said something. It sounds dramatic. Okay. Now I will ask. Now I am fed up typing. What I will do? I will speak to it. Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. If you've got anything else on your mind, just let me know.
ಈ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಖಂಡಿತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು ಅರ್ಥವಾಗುವಂತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆ 1, ಅರೆ. ಅರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸರಣಿ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ಗಳಂತಿರುವ ರಚನೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಅನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ
एक्चुअली सम ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स नो ओनली हिंदी. आप हिंदी में बात कर सकती है?
बिल्कुल बात कर सकती हूँ. अब मैं हिंदी में समझा देती हूँ.
So you can speak to it. Whatever you don't understand, like you speaking to your big brother or big sister, keep asking, give me more example, give me more example, give me simple example. Keep grilling her. Okay, or it, whatever. It will give. Is it helpful now? Thank you. Is it helpful? Suddenly you saw a very educated, highly educated assistant, well informed assistant, maybe more informed than your professor, okay, more patient than your professor, more smiling than your professor, answering your queries without any hesitation, without any frustration, 24 hours a day. As of now, they are everybody for some reason giving free of cost. As long as you are getting free, please take it. At some point, they will say, "Bahut ho gaya, only 20 questions a day." 5 of you sit together, ask 100 questions, take your turns, right? Just log in with your ID. Even now, that also goes away. Start pooling the money so that you get a plus account. $22,000 for 5 of you is not a big money. You have to sacrifice 1 pizza meal per week, right? Is it helpful now? The first bullet I clarified beyond any doubts. It's useful. Will you use it? Say yes. Okay. So if you land up in a good job, will you give me your first salary? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾ? Okay. Then let me show you if I earn your salary. So So any questions on enhanced lesson planning? Because I am going to move on, I am not come back. And time is ticking. 11 o'clock. Only 1.5 hours left. 12:30. I have no issues. Your next batch will have issues. They are also waiting. Okay? Now, if you don't have any question, I will move on to the second one. Automated assessments. What does it mean? Now that you got hang of what I am speaking about, so I will go to the backbenchers now. So they will teach you what is automated assessments. ಜ್ಞಾನಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇಳಿ. What is automated assessment? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನೀನು ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ, ಏನು ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ? ಏನು ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು? ಅಚ್ಯುತ್. ಹಾಂ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು? ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾ? ವೈ? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್? ಯಶವಂತ್. ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ, ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸಿಂದ ಏನು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ? ಹೇಳು.
somewhat like exam complete ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, like something which can be done automatically.
Yes, you're right. Let me explain this down. So automated assessments means, now how often you get your internal assessment? Is it once in a month or once in a quarter? Once in a quarter, right? Once in a month. Once in a month. Why once in a month? Did you ever thought why your professor or lecturer gives you assessments only once in a month? Why? Because it takes effort to create assessment and to assess your assessments, and to tell you what's your marks, and to feed it into your computer. Too much of overhead. If she continues to keep doing only that, आपका पढ़ाई कब होगा? Right? That's a overhead now. What if I tell from today onwards that effort is 0? How? ChatGPT can create assessment for you. It can validate your assessments, your responses. It can score and it will store in the database. That will be visible to your madam. Cool, right? How many you can do? How many assessments you can do?
So it depends on teachers. If teachers.
No, not teacher. Now it's only ChatGPT and you. No teacher.
So even though if it's ChatGPT, we are the one who are going to answer, right?
Yeah.
So we will be like monthly once internals are enough for this.
Okay. Harshita, right? Harshita thinks, Harshita is really smart. She wants me to see her badge on both sides. Cool, right? And she is colorful. One side blue, one side red. This is creativity, right? So that I will never forget Harshita's name. And neither the wind can mask her name. She says, and she is scared about assessments. Is it?
It's not about like scaling on that. It requires some preparations, right? 1 month preparation.
That's a good answer. What if you are a super learner? There is a lot of people do that, no? They will earn some 10 more credits at the same time. They will clear some other specialization. My friend Nagendra has done architecture, design, planning, 3 of them before he completed 1. He was supposed to come today, but he got busy in Mysore. So there are super intelligent people who wants to learn more, who wants to learn faster. Now suddenly it became possible. How much you have to pay? 1 month salary. Free, it's 0. Why will somebody who wants to learn, who is not even coming to the college, who is in happily in their farmhouse, ತೆಂಗಿನ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು, they are learning topic of their choice, elective of their choice, super fast. Without waiting for 1 month, they will do in 15 days. Cool, right? You can finish your learning in a day. Second day you assess yourself. Don't tell your lecturer, you see that 5 of 10 I answered wrongly, let me go and fine tune it. Like that, keep. How do they ಚಾಕುನ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? They will do trial and error, no? They will sharp and see again, they will just touch. So like that you sharpen your knowledge, no? There is no limit the number of times you can assess yourselves. Shall we see one example? Which language should I assess all of you now, right now? Which topic? DSA, shall I assess your knowledge? Because all of you said DSA is tough. We will make it easy by the time, by 12:30. Okay, let's see. So I have already created one video for you. Let me show where it is and how to access it. Anyway, I am recording the entire thing, so you will get whatever I am talking about. So this is my YouTube channel, all dedicated to, most of it now it's generative AI. About 90 videos I have created, all about generative AI, and it's open to public. So the video is called Nurturing Smart Learning. Just click that, then go to the description. In this video I will just mute for now. In the description I have given one prompt. I will just copy that prompt. Here is the prompt I used in the demo. I am just going to copy just these 2 lines. Don't worry, I will put it and zoom it for you. From now on, the prompt says this: from now on, you are quiz master. Your task is to ask me 5 multiple choice questions, and I will just change it to DSA. Can one of you read this for me?
From now on, you are quiz master. Your task is to ask me 5 multiple choice questions on DSA 7th semester engineering PTU syllabus for MCE 7th semester students. Wait for me to provide my answers first, then evaluate my answers and give me a score.
So, have you seen such a prompt? Yes or no? Have you been using it? Did you use it for DSA? Why? Can you hit enter? Question. Yeah, just scroll up so that we will see the questions. Yes, enough. Time complexity. Which of the following sorting algorithm has best average case time complexity? Answer Madi. Zoya. Merge sort. Any different answer? Everybody agrees it's mud salt. I don't even know what is DSA. Okay, so I'm not giving my answer. So I will say, here is how you answer. 1 hyphen merge is C, just type C. Okay, so now let's answer remaining also. Question number 2, graph algorithms. So I will keep the 2 ready. What's the answer? You just tell me A, B, C or D. Manasa, help. A, B, C or D. Don't think too much. D. Any other answer other than D? How many agree with D? We will go by popularity. Otherwise, you have to tell the answer if you don't raise your hands. Manikya raises his hands, D. Gunashri, tell me. Just quickly. This is not an assessment. I am not hiring you for Infosys.
I guess B.
B. Anybody else? What's your answer?
Sir, D.
D. Anybody? Any other answer? B or D? So far D, 2 votes. D seems to be popular. We'll go with D in the interest of time. Trees. Maximum number of nodes in a binary tree of height h is A, B, C or D? Really? Quickly, don't think too much. This is exercise round, demo round. Give it to her. B. D. This bench. A, B, C, D. Harshita. A or C? A. C. Okay. So you can put whatever you want. Four. Quickly. This is just a demo round, okay? I want to show something. Shout out something. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. B, linear probing. This is the last one. 5, what is the answer? Dynamic programming. C. ಯಾವುದು ಹೇಳಿ? C. All of you, do you agree with C? What about you? B. C. What about you?
Dynamic programming.
C. Okay, type C. Type C and press enter. Let's see the results now. Question 1 is correct. Scroll up. Please scroll up. We started getting wrong answers. Okay, shall we challenge? Type the command prompt. I did not agree with answer for D, explain. Cool, right? You didn't dare to ask Nandita madam even a single time when she put the red mark. Now you don't worry that to challenge, I don't agree with the answer, please explain. Please explain, sir. Enough. Okay. So, question, scroll up. It's also telling from ETU DSA perspective, okay. Go down. No. No, I didn't agree with the answer. Please explain. So looks like it didn't catch your, so D is correct. Okay. Yeah, why it's answering here. Still you are not convinced. You tell, give me another example. Just don't explain anything, just say give me another example. So easy, right? You need not have to explain all over again. Answer nahi, example. No, now it went to another question. Okay? So this is how you can use the prompt. Don't use the word answer. Give me another example means the context is still the same. It gives another example. If you didn't like it, explain in Kannada. Okay? So like that you can say. You got it? Can you make DSA easier? You don't leave the same question until you understand. Or you don't like a chapter in your book. Take a picture, upload it. Just say, transcribe this, explain it. You behave like a small child. Okay? Actually, I got a very interesting idea. I uploaded my doctor's prescription because reading the printed textbook is easy. I uploaded doctor's prescription to test it. 99% it did it properly. Not only that, it gave me explanation of all the abbreviations the doctor had used. And I got greedy. I went and asked, is there any side effect? It gave me side effect. Then I asked, even then should I take? Then it said, I am not a doctor, go and talk to the doctor. Okay, it knows its boundary. Okay, so it won't suggest, even if you give your description, a symptom of your illness, it won't give you the treatment. So that much of the smartness that they have built in. And even if you use cuss words, it won't repeat. Okay, it will ignore all of them. It won't get into an argument or try to discipline you. Okay, it will be very polite and it will ignore. Even in my whatever it's the recording I am doing, if I use any cuss words, Apple Intelligence will record because it is doing verbatim. But when I then ask it to polish, then it will ignore all of them. Okay, it won't even tell you I have ignored. Okay, so let's move on. Any questions on DSA now? I have become a DSA expert. You know which expert and where he or she is sitting and how to tap that door. So automated assessments, your lecturers can use, there is nothing wrong. Got it? It is not plagiarism. It is not illegal. Okay? Only thing is, VTU has not yet approved for you to use in the formal assessment. If your job is to create an assessment, you can use it as your assistant. You have to review it. Only if you are fully convinced, you can take it. There is nothing wrong in that. Okay? Then look at the advantage. Advantage is you can create infinite questions. You can create questions which have never come before. Even if you have gone to 10 years question papers and you have mugged your answers, you will be caught. From today onwards, Nandita madam will use ChatGPT or Gemini or Cloud, any GPTs. It will create random questions which is still relevant in your context. Okay? There is no shortcut. All shortcuts has been cut now. It was only long cut. Okay? So don't try to mug any answer, it won't help. Okay? VTU has already in principle approved that everybody has to be taught generative AI, irrespective of your branch. civil, electrical, mechanical, everybody will get it. So it is going to be universal. So even the questions which are going to come in 7th semester, which is going to come soon, it will all come through generative AI. Whether you like it or not, you will get the difficult ones or which are not coming. And you have full control. 30% make it easy, 25% make it very difficult, 20% make it medium difficult. Okay? So gone are the old days where you will refer your old questions and still score 90% or CGPA 9.9. Oh, hoga nahi. I am not scaring you. Otherwise, what is the point in giving 9.9 or 10 to all of you? All of you will go and stand in front of whichever is your dream company. Which is your dream company? Ellie?
For now, a job is enough for us.
No, that's okay. ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Google or Microsoft? Same. Google. Infosys. Okay? Irrespective of whichever company you tap, all 100 of you with CGPA 10 out of 10, nobody will care. Because now they know something is not right. It cannot happen. Bell curve has to be there. Human beings, that to one batch in a particular college, cannot be 100% everybody. Right? If you do any shortcuts, if you try to beat the system, it will automatically, pattern itself will tell you. Okay? Even in Stanford, bell curve has to be there. What is bell curve? What is Six Sigma? Ask ChatGPT, no? Why are you blinking? Okay, go home and ask. Why Kiran sir tell me that even Infosys follows bell curve to give promotions? Do you know your exam abhi khatam nahi hua? You go to Infosys, 6 months, first 6 months, you will get an appraisal. दोबारा लेना पड़ेगा आपको. So you will have to keep facing the assessments until you retire. Okay? Even before I retired, I had to take an assessment and then retire. Okay? Life is a race. Opportunities are limited. Okay? So obviously, there are more demand, less supply, and limited opportunity. So you have to be really good. ChatGPT can create very good recipe. That doesn't mean that all of you can be a good cook. Can you? Even if that Sanjeev Kapoor gives his recipe to the whole world, how many of them have become Sanjeev Kapoor? Right? Why is that? Which is the very popular dosa joint here? When we were studying, it was Sanman. Sanman Hotel, next to bus stand, old bus stand. So now Gajanana B.R has come in. Why? What happened to Sanman? Why you didn't use ChatGPT? Okay? Something happened. And you did not become a chef. How many of you like dosa? Only few. Okay. So, yeah, we will. So, then what is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? With ChatGPT, with all DSA.
For anything and everything, use ChatGPT.
Really?
Everybody cannot become using ChatGPT.
Hey, tell me. I have further. Hold this. I have follow-up questions. Everybody cannot become chef. Okay? Yeah. Why?
Because they have to add their own flavors.
Add, no? Why is it stopping? Ask. Tell me, Sanjeev Kapoor, why he has become chef?
He has his own identity and he adds his. He adds his own flavor. He adds his own flavor. He adds his own. 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 He adds while making the process.
You also put your love, no?
But not everybody can.
Why? Yeah, hard work anybody can do, no? We give up. Not that it's impossible. How come my daughter was speaking Chinese? She was born and brought up here, but I took her to Hong Kong for 2 years. I sent her to a school for 6 months. She started speaking Chinese, which we didn't know. We thought it's impossible, we can never learn. But how come she started speaking, picking up numbers, picking up alphabets? What happened? Environment, interest, right? So we give up. That is a short answer. If you give up, कुछ नहीं हो सकता. We will take a break. Okay, we'll resume. Those who came. Those who don't, it's okay, it's their loss. Third bullet, personalized learning experience. What does it mean? What do you mean by personalized learning experience? Chinmay Raj. How many of you have gone to alumnus, JEE training or Byju's? Can anybody? ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕಾರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ PUC ನಲ್ಲಿ? Any private tuition any time in life? Anybody has gone to any private tuition? Even in music class, dance class, sports, there is something there which is not in MCE. What is that? It is personalized. Your coach or mentor or dance teacher is seeing you. Every time with a stick, she will be doing metronome. It is not for beating you, it is to give you that rhythm. Okay? What is the advantage?
It focuses on individual
You are getting immediate feedback, right? As soon as you take tatadimi one step wrong, she will immediately hit it hard so that you get it right. Same thing with any other tuition or anything. Got it? So now, how will ChatGPT help you to get you that as if it is your own coach? ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೀತಾ?
Sir, it will give us the simplest way of learning.
No, what did we do just before we were trying, right? When that whoever lady or it was prompting you or answering your question, whenever you said, give me a different example. That means it is personalizing for you. It did not give it to Gunashri, it gave it to Jamuna, right? Thank you. So, that means you are having the world class personal tutor with you in your mobile 24 hours. Why are you not using it? Aviksha, why are you not using it?
So since it's new,
When it was new? When did ChatGPT came into market?
so now it has become
No. When did it came? Tell me the answer.
2022.
So, we are in 2025. At that time, you were in first year. If you had used, what would have happened now? You would have got placed in Google. You are scared. You are scared that Google will recruit me, so you stopped using it. Is it not? Who shot in your own foot? You knew, right? It is omni powerful. Sakala Kala Vallabha or Vallabhe. Thank you. So, now you know it can do anything. I am not joking. It can send you to NASA. Only if you want to go. Nobody is forcing you. You got the power, right? Only when you are not convinced, tell me. I will help you to open that box which has that secret power. So it is in your mobile, by the way. You don't need Apple microphone or Apple laptop or Apple iPhone. It is there even on Raspberry Pi. Any idea what is this? How many of you know this? Raise your hands. I will just pass it on. Anybody heard about Raspberry Pi? Just raise your hands, no? All of you who have heard Raspberry Pi, raise your hands. Okay, thank you. Good number of you. Do you know this is a computer? Do you know you can access ChatGPT in this? Now you know. How much it costs? One pizza meal for two of you. Why you are not buying it? Otherwise, Infosys will hire you. You see where all you are following shortcuts. You don't mind buying a state-of-the-art iPhone 16 by selling a piece of land. Got it? Now you are scared this will take you to Infosys or to NVIDIA. What is NVIDIA? Zoya?
It's one of the tech companies which produces chips and.
Why is it suddenly become famous?
Because of artificial intelligence usage.
Thank you. It became famous because Trump said, don't sell NVIDIA chips to China. Got it? Why he said, don't sell? Because they will become smarter than US. Cool, right? If you buy this Raspberry Pi, you will become smarter than me. Then I will not share it with you in this workshop. Is that happening here? It is freely being distributed, right? At least the knowledge. Paisa aapko dena padega. So, if you buy this, it's good enough. This is your personalized learning experience tutor with you. All it needs is an internet connection. Whether you give it through your mobile or broadband at home, it's your call. It costs hardly 4,000 rupees. And you don't want to spend it because you will get hired by NVIDIA. Is that the reason? I am just curious to know why you are not using ChatGPT or Gemini as your personal tutor. You are not aware or you are too lazy? It should be one of these two, right? You are aware that it is so powerful, it can create assessment for you, finally a project for you, without you doing anything. You know that it can create, you can score marks by submitting that in your name. But you are refusing to learn DSA using this Raspberry Pi. Who is at mistake or who is at fault? Is it your professors here or? Finally, who has to drink water? Horse has to drink water, right? I can, or all of us can only take you to the pond. I can only today, in another half an hour, I will finish my session. Then it's left to you to make use of this knowledge. Now let's get into some exciting stuff. I don't want to go in this path. I will give you this deck. You can ask ChatGPT. Now, all of this is pointing to one. Can Gunashree tell me what is that?
Enhanced education experience.
What does it mean?
By gaining education.
Now, what do you mean by enhanced educational experience? I will give you an analogy. ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ್? ಏನು ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ? ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ enhanced educational experience.
Let me tell you. Thank you. Enhanced education experience and one example ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. You go to a 5-star hotel and have a cup of coffee with your favorite samosa or whatever. Okay? Or you go to the chai wala who sells on the wheelside cart. What is the difference? Heli madam. Spandana. What is the difference between a 5-star hotel having coffee, tea and samosa versus we can have the same coffee, tea, samosa with the street vendor?
One is cost.
Forget about cost. For some reason, I will say, I will be bearing all the cost. You tell me, do you find some difference? Assume both taste the same. No, forget about ambience. But at the end of it, after eating, you will walk out, you will put it on Instagram. Why? Why? What is different? The way they present is different. Why do you care? Who is your favorite superstar model apart from Shah Rukh Khan? Name some Hollywood. Some Hollywood actor name. No, Hollywood bolo, not Bolly. Hollywood. Tom Holland. Okay. So, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? Tom Holland is clicking a picture in Bali and putting in Instagram. Good for him, right? So, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? Why we put in Instagram? What is it? Okay, he is more popular. So, when we go through these fine dining restaurants, we will go through an experience, right? Because we are going to spend, let's say, half an hour sitting there and chatting and eating our favorite food. We are happy with the chair we are sitting, our sofa we are sitting, we are happy with the temperature and the cleanliness of the air and the utensils presented. And also the way they present, the way they are wearing the dress. So, what do you call this? Half an hour what you went through? An experience, right? Now also you are going through an experience. I could have given you the same gyan by making you sit under the tree. What is the difference? Why you are sitting here? You are comfortable. Your comfort. That is an experience. You went through last 7 semester of educational experience in MCE. Did you like it? You don't have any choice but to say yes. Okay. Now, imagine I will do some magic where your experience goes to the next level. Why do the people go to Stanford or Harvard? Because they get different educational experience. Whatever may be. Okay, whatever, let's not worry about what they do. You go through the same line. For example, you learn Python here, you learn Python in Stanford University campus. What is the difference? Outcome is the same. Both of you learned Python. Probably you get inspired more there, or you get better students, hopefully better professors. Okay. So, outcome is different. So, now through these LLMs, what we are doing? We are giving you enhanced educational experience free of cost. What did we do? We gave you the content in a style which you like. We gave the examples in a style which you are comfortable. So, what did we achieve? Better experience, no? You loved it. Who is your favorite teacher? Don't think. Close your eyes and tell me favorite teachers of primary school.
There was a science teacher called...
Science teacher. Yeah, hold on. Who was yours?
English teacher.
English teacher. I am talking about primary school. Primary, up to 5th only.
Maths teacher.
Maths.
My mother is a teacher.
Wonderful.
My English teacher, Sumana.
English teacher. So, look at it. When you are a kid, you went through some experience and you loved it and you are carrying it through your life. you don't even know how Sumana looks today, or however your teacher looks today. You would not have spoken to them, but he still, until you die, you will cherish that experience, you will cherish the story. Imagine if you go through that experience with all the teachers, what happens? Is it bad or good? Good, right? So, some of you loved maths, some of you loved English, some of you hated maths, or some of you worried about your physics, and you chose your career accordingly. But since all of you are here, either you are forced or you liked it, whatever, you are landed up in science and math subject. Otherwise, people, you ask somebody who is in arts, commerce, non-engineering, okay, most of them, highly likely they will say, I didn't like math and physics, including my daughter. She became a design engineer. Okay, I have gone through this parent arguments, discussions, cajoling. No, IT is good. IT is the future. But it didn't work. So I am trying my luck here with you. Okay, so your primary school decided whether you will become an engineer or a doctor or a BA or BCom. You understand? You agree with me or not? Right? Your traits got hardened in your primary school. Why? Nobody even thought in this angle that if I don't teach English this way, you will have difficulty when I put you in English medium. Why all of you didn't tell English was my favorite teacher? Something happened. Our math teacher did better stories than the English teacher. Okay? So, whatever may be your learning style, can you believe even today you can change your learning style, or you can learn only as per your learning style, including that all these tough subjects. On Springboard, we have enabled 5 types of learning style. One is traditional, that somebody, experts, sage on the stage it's called. What I am doing, sage on the stage. I am the expert, I am delivering, you are receiving. This is good to a certain extent, but it will get boring. If I do that till 4 o'clock today, you will start hating me. Okay, whatever stories and jokes which you liked in the morning first 1 hour, already I am sure it will start getting boring. It is the same voice. Then I will become predictable. Okay, then you will be worrying, oh, he is walking towards me, I hope he doesn't give the mic to me. Okay, all those things will happen. Okay, so in Springboard, we have Socrates style. What is Socrates style of learning? Whatever you ask, I will not tell you straightforward answer. I will ask, can you think in this, imagine like that, I will give you another context and nudge you to discover yourself. You know who is Socrates, right? Famous philosopher. And he is known for it, and still even after he does, we are talking about it. So this is useful, especially in your formative years, primary and middle school. It's better not to spoon feed. That is where we parents went wrong. We thought, if you like ice cream, we will give you ice cream. In turn, we started bribing you. Do homework properly, I will give you ice cream, I will give you pizza. So this won't work. Instead, we should have followed that Socrates method. But at least now we know what is Socrates method, and we started giving you that, delivering the content in that style. Okay, anyway, before it gets boring, let me move on. Enhanced educational experience, you can get it either through your professors or yourself by using this various tool. Even Infosys Springboard incorporates generative AI. That is the reason all these things are made possible. So there are AI tools, there are teaching methods. So when they intersect, Venn diagram, you can see that it is all going towards enhancing the educational experience. Now let me switch. I will give you my phone number later. So don't worry about it. These are nice pictures of actual students in one of the polytechnics. They seem to be smiling. Okay. Don't worry about the song. So, career goal. I can do this exercise with each one of you. I helped these 5 students to define their career goal for next 5 years. I gave step-by-step instructions what you need to do every week to achieve that. Will it help? If you want, you can ask in the hour. I will run another survey. Those of you, because till yesterday I was a stranger. Today you know what I can do. So, if you want me to help you with your clarifying your career goal, I will not specify, you become this. You will identify. I will take a counseling session so that you will define. For example, Vikas, these are all real names by the way, and these are the real pictures. His name is Gagan. So, second one. So, the Vikas, I will show his face. He wanted to be cyber security analyst. And interestingly, he also chose the company name. I have masked it here. It was OpenAI. He wants to be cyber security analyst in OpenAI. Similarly, Gagan wants to be an entrepreneur. In the next slide, you can see I have made them what is their dream. Oh, sorry, it's here only. The financial goal. They are on lakhs per year. None of them are in 5 and 7 and 11, okay? They are upwards of 20. Look at, they are polytechnic students in Channasandra, government polytechnic. I did not tell them to pick this moonshot, whether 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs. They have chosen and I have defined a path. Now I am meeting them every third day to see are they on the path. Okay? Even if it is night 9 o'clock, we come on a Google Meet for 10 minutes. How many of you know agile development process? Raise your hands. Agile. Raise this side. Looks like this side doesn't know, this side have to teach them. Okay, Manikya, do they teach in AI and ML? Looks like AI and ML they are teaching Agile. In Agile there is a concept called stand-up meeting. Stand-up meeting means quickly meet every day for 10 minutes to discuss what is stopping them, and the project manager or the expert will tell what to do, not the solution, Socrates method. Here are the alternatives, you try and come tomorrow. Tomorrow you will again meet, here are the alternatives, try and come tomorrow. Until they hit the goal, stand-up meeting will happen, but we are putting time bound. It is not moving target. That is why first we will define your future in 5 years, then work back yearly goal, quarterly goal, monthly goal, weekly goal. Okay? So, if you are interested, I can do to all of you. And what else they have done? Health goal. Again, intentionally, I didn't want me to be there. I want them to define what is their health goal. How many of you do sleep after 11 o'clock? Okay. Some of you are bold enough to agree. Quite a few of you are shy. I know this generation, none of you are sleeping at 11 o'clock. Okay. My daughter is a clear example. So, that means minimum 7 hours sleep is required. I will tell you why later in the counseling session. Eating healthy diet. Okay, again, all of these you know. Regular exercise, you know. It is like putting the note, cigarette smoking is injurious to health. Is knowing making a difference? Today you are also coming to know you have the world class assistant with you on your phone. Will it make a difference? No. It is same as good as cigarette smoking is injurious to health. Even though I say using ChatGPT will help your career, it's as good as the same. It will not help until you do what? Practice. And this practice, is it good enough if you do once? So it should become a habit. Every day, you brush your teeth in the morning. Why do you do that? Who asked you to do it? Your parents. So your parents didn't leave to eat another chocolate or ice cream until you brush your teeth in the morning. Or in the early morning, whatever cereals, whatever sweet dish you wanted. Right? He or she ensured the discipline from your, as soon as your teeth started coming. So then, even if I ask you, don't brush tomorrow, they will send an official mail. Will you do that? Because you realize the benefits. So until that happens, once you create that habit, then nobody can take it away. Today morning, do you know, I got up at 5 o'clock? Even though I was just 6 minutes away. Because I was thinking, what more I can do? Okay? There is no need for me to do it. Right? It is a choice which I made. It's a choice which you are making every day when you get up, is defining your career. Okay? You want to lead a mediocre life, it's your choice. None of us will come in the way. If you want to get hired by NVIDIA, definitely we will come in your way and we will help you. Okay? These are the best practices. Here he specified he wants to be in OpenAI, and second one, my own startup. Okay, this happened. Then I gave a prompt which will help them to get that. Let me read it for you. Look at this. He is aiming at 20 lakhs. This is Vikas. Then Gagan said, I want 50. I did not make fun or didn't ridicule. Rather took it very seriously and generated this map. This was the prompt used. I will read it out. I am now studying in 5th semester. You can make it 7th, whatever, information science in your college. College, why? Why you have to tell your college?
So which tier college it is, it will get to know.
Yeah. Umashankar said, IIT folks generally are getting relatively higher salary. So it knows, it has to know your context. Because it knows where you are. Today you are here, IIT folks might be here. That is why it has to know from where you have to go where. It is just defining the starting point or the benchmark. That's why you have to tell your college, or at least tell which university, if you don't want to mention your college. But definitely don't mention your name. Okay? Since MCE brand also upar ho jayega, you can mention MCE. But it's your choice. It's not mandatory. Even if you say VTU, it will give you the same answer. And you please say you are in Karnataka. Don't say you are in Mizoram. Okay? Don't try to mask it or give false information. One more semester go. My aspiration is to become da da da. Whatever you want to become. You want to become an astronaut, say so. And definitely, if you put the company name, it helps. Don't think aiming Apple or it's not a crime. Okay? Joining NVIDIA is not a crime, or Tesla is not a crime. Fully permitted, you can join. Most of them have IT shops in Bangalore. Define what's your goal and target, so that it will give you weekly, you fire this query and see. And I also fired and made this query available to them because I have Plus account. I didn't want them to get any intermediate or mediocre answer. So I will also share this with you so that you understand how it goes. So give me very detailed plan how to prepare for the same. If you want, you can also give the frequency. Do you want a weekly plan, monthly plan? Will you do it today? I will share this deck, copy paste the same prompt. So these are all actual pictures clicked by Chirag. I will send it, it's really high definition. Useful links I am also giving. Springboard, okay. Here is a nice quote, again I will read it out for you. Believe you can and you are halfway there. The problem is the first statement. You think you are not good enough, then you won't head anywhere. This is not my statement, this is told by Theodore Roosevelt. He was the 26th President of United States between 1901 to 1909, almost 125 years ago. Nicknamed Teddy. Teddy Bear was named after him. How cool is that? He often quoted for his grit and action-oriented mindset, hence, believe you can and you are halfway there. Will you do it? Thank you. So this ends this one. Another 5 minutes I will quickly get another one. Okay, there are some more. And all these choice of the deck I did at 5 o'clock today morning. Cool, right? This helps. This helped all of you. Even though I have 20 in my bouquet. So, sorry, can you switch off those slides? Don't switch off the mic, only the tube. Yeah, I will switch off here. I want you to see these pictures. So, it's okay, don't worry, I will send you the deck. So now let me talk about these people. Okay, these are government school kids in Kuruburahalli next to Mahalakshmi layout in Bangalore. They are the children of daily wage laborers and housemates. Any idea where this picture is clicked? Infosys campus. Geeta madam and Nandita madam were also there and we clicked the picture. This is Musée du Louvre, the museum in Paris where Mona Lisa's painting has been kept. So Infosys thought that model is good and we have created a miniature. And we brought them here to inspire how a multinational company looks like, to ignite their aspirations. Okay? So if these people, this girl here, Sinchana, she wants to become an astronaut. Not a joke, we took it seriously. She is in 12th standard now, second PUC. We took it seriously. I generated a plan and gave it to her. And I started sharing this story with this gentleman. His name is Sudarshan. He is a design professor in NIT Engineering College. He invited me to his college so that I give the similar GAN to his students. There his colleague walked in. We are having chai and I narrate this story without mincing any words. This girl wants to become an astronaut. Then she tells, my classmate is working for NASA. I can get her to speak to her or video call like how Umashankar did. Look at what a powerful inspiration thing, no? She is getting her friend to speak to her on a Google Meet from US to introduce, not to basically excite her that I am calling from US or NASA, to tell her even if you cannot go to the space station on a rocket, there are 20 more jobs which you can do as an astronaut, which she is also doing one of them. She is working in the quality control of what goes into these rockets, what goes into these softwares. So for that also you have to study aeronautical engineering. So she can narrate from first hand all these things. Look at it. There is a saying, right? I hope all of you know Kannada. Whenever you are wishing, don't wish, if only I join Infosys by next 5 years. Wish that if I go to the moon, probably Aswini Devatagalu Astu anbadtaranತೆ. Then it will become a reality. Okay? Whenever you are wishing, wish the best you can think of. Don't think, am I capable? Don't think, can I do it from here? Look at this. These kids are doing from a government school in Kuruburahalli. How come I got in touch with them? His daughter wanted to do a CSR in the weekend, in the summer camp. He was Googling on Instagram. He found there is one group of youngsters who are doing this on the weekends. So he pinged and went, and his daughter started volunteering for them. And he happened to be with me in my team in Infosys. So he casually told me, this is what we are doing. And I said, okay, I will also come. That's how it started. Now it has been 3 years. I am helping them. And about 6 months ago, we gave them Raspberry Pi, one each for all of them. Which Raspberry Pi? I will tell you. I will pass it on. We gave this Raspberry Pi. This comes with a keyboard. It is full-fledged CPU, by the way. And it works. Whatever I am doing today in drama with that laptop, I can do this with this laptop. It also has Wi-Fi. Okay. Why I am using this? Because that is more faster. That's the only reason. This is slow, but this does all the work, and it costs only 10,000 rupees. And this we gave it to all 4 of them who are sitting there. Now, why do you think it won't be possible? If those kids can dream, you people are already having a laptop or a desktop, or you are already in this organization. So I will give some more Raspberry Pis. You open and check what is there inside. This is an Arduino, and some of you know about it. And I will also pass on some more hardwares. Any idea what is this? It looks like an artificial eye. This is an IoT device. It is actually sensing 3: motion sensor, temperature sensor, and light. Okay. So I will pass it on again, and this is linked to my phone. Based on that, I can take action. It is doing IFTTT. What does it mean? If this, then that. If there is a person in this room, keep the lights on. That is the duty of one sensor. That is the motion sensor. And it senses only human beings' motion, not cat or dog. Any idea how it does? And it can sit in one corner, by the way. It senses by our body temperature. Each of us are emitting body, whether you like it or not. For us to be alive, we are emitting temperature, that is infrared rays, which this sensor can detect from a distance. Cool, right? Even fraction of a degree centigrade difference it will figure out, which only human beings does in a room, not cat or a dog, not even dog, even though all are warm-blooded animals. So, all of you have studied gallium in your second PUC, which you hated periodic table. They have used gallium nitride. Cool, right? If only your chemistry teacher has brought this into your chemistry class and told gallium isme use hota hai, and if he had switched off that light with this, then probably you would be in BSc, specializing in chemistry. So I can go on and different chemicals, because as soon as I figured out, then I figured out what other chemicals are used in daily life. Similarly, light. Now sun is up, evening sunlight will go down, again I can bring this light on. So these lights can have 2 triggers. If irrespective of the time or light, as soon as somebody comes in, I can switch on. Irrespective of people there or not, I need the corridor lights to come on when the sun sets. This can do. Temperature. We are feeling warm now. Now something has to happen. Either windows should automatically open, or AC should come on, or fan should come on. This can do. Cool, right? I'll pass on this. Any idea what is this? Nobody has seen, no? I will pass on. Okay, let me move on while you are enjoying the. Look at this. This happened in Kolar Goldfield, School of Mines, another government polytechnic. I was doing a session like this for 3 hours. Then one lady came with a coffee flask, right, today. Like that, this gentleman came with a coffee flask at the end of the session. He was watching me through the session. He didn't know what's happening. I called him to the stage and I asked him, speak in Malayalam. Okay, he spoke with ChatGPT in Malayalam. She replied in Malayalam. He just asked, how are you? She just said, I didn't understand. I am doing very good. How are you? Thanks for asking. You should see his face. He thought it's a US lady who knows Malayalam. His face glue actually. One is, I trusted him and called him and made one of us. Right? Second, now he can use his phone, interact with his phone in Malayalam. So far he never knew this ability existed in his own phone. Have you shown the power of ChatGPT to your grandparents? Anybody has shown? Your parents at least? You have shown? Are they using it? So please go and show. Now today onwards they can see what doctor has written. Will you do it? Otherwise, they have to wait for you even to decide which tablet to take, when to take. Okay? Suddenly what happened? Lights came up. Enaito? How did it come? Tell the world.
We press the button.
Yeah, tell then what is it? Is it a light?
Yeah.
Just stand up and show.
It is a light which can.
Press again.
It can change the color. It comes in every color.
Cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
I will show you one more cool thing. Hold on. Keep showing. Keep showing. I want them to, whoever is holding, show the light to your friends. So now look at it, what is happening. Just show it to others. Now look at it. She is not doing anything, but I am controlling it. Okay. Now look at this. Look at the control which I have in my hand. Okay. So I can change the color, I can change the intensity. I can make it light or. So what's happening here? Yeah, thank you. So this is Bluetooth connection. Is there a play for AI here? Vidya? Can you think of a scenario where this will be used in AI? With AI, how can you use this? Think, Madi, I will nudge you. Hold this. Question is, can you use AI and do something which is useful to us? With just this technology which you just uncovered, I can change the color of the light and intensity. Can you think your dream house, as soon as you get up in the morning, imagine all lights have this capability. then what can AI do? Can AI change the color depending on what color you like? That's a cool, right? Imagine your bedroom changes with low intensity, otherwise you don't want to see this bright hitting LED. Then, depending on the time of the day, you want the color to change, right? We all love colors. So you can do it. As soon as you switch on the music system, it can do dancing colors, right? And this dancing, it has to do only where you like it to be there. You don't want to put it in your grandparents' room and irritate them, right? So like this, you can take this full control of these lights. Now you don't have any control. For example, now I am running to switch it on and off. Instead, I can say, hey Siri, switch off all the lights. That has capability. I have connected. I can do that from my phone. Cool, right? I can say, hey Siri, make it green. Not only that, you can say, make it parrot green. Cool, right? Now I am spoiling you. So this is the advantage. And now look at, if you tell this to your grandparents, here is how you can control the things. Lovely, right? You can say, vacuum cleaner, clean the room while I was away. The vacuum cleaner will go around your house and it will clean. Similarly, I have put one control to my boiler. I can watch from here. I am not joking. It is there. It doesn't cost a bomb, it costs only 600 rupees and Wipro is making it. Okay. So, power of AI. And what is the advantage? I can actually see how much power each of my lights is consuming today, not 20 years from now, in Bangalore. Nothing to do with Bangalore, I can do in my village. All it needs is a internet connection at home. Cool, right? I know how many lights are on now. I can remotely switch on and off. I know how much electricity each of them is producing and how much money I am burning. And how much my solar panel is producing. What is the net? That means I am in full control of water, electricity, whatever I am paying. Cool, right? All of these almost at zero cost you can make it happen. Only thing you have to invest is that 600 rupees or 700 rupees device. If all of you are scared that AI will take away your job, here is a book. Okay, The Coming Wave, the same book which this girl is holding. So, this is written by Dr. Mustafa Sulaiman, the creator of Google Gemini. I encourage each one of you to buy this book, okay, and read it. It will tell you when AI will overtake human beings. I have read it. Let me break the secret. Next year. Next year, each one of you, you have no choice. You will ask, what should I eat now? Cool, right? Because the choice given by this ChatGPT will be much better than what you choose to eat. Because it knows more about you by next year. Whether you like it or not, your digital twin has been created already. Because you have been using ChatGPT since last 2 years. You have given enough data point. Okay, it knows what you are like, what you search and what time of the day. So it knows enough about you. So it will start telling you, this is the medicine you have to take, this is the food you have to take, this is what at time. Then you will listen to it and you will stop using your own intelligence. Too bad, no? Read through it and you will understand the good part and bad part both. And it is coming from the horse's mouth, the creator of Gemini. Now he is the CEO of Microsoft AI. Okay, and he has done a lot of things. Go and see his Wikipedia. He's actually started his life to counsel Muslim boys who are depressed. Go and read through that and go through that website how they do that. And he wanted to do it at scale. Today morning I was telling your professors, my dream is to ensure all 1000 of you get employed who are in final year in engineering MCE today. Do you think that is a moonshot or doable? Because he has done it. So that's how I got inspired. I can also do it. Now let's look at this title. It says, it's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. What is the difference?
What you are at current state doesn't matter. Like whatever you want to be in the future, that's what is matter.
Yeah, this is a nice book. And the gentleman who has written this book was the CEO and chairman of several big companies. He is telling his life history in that. Please buy this book. If not, sacrifice your pizza meal and buy these two books. Each of them costs 300, 400 rupees, that's all. And interestingly, this the coming wave is also available on Audible. It's available free. Now you don't have any excuse why you didn't listen to this book. So that you could have been informed from the horse's mouth, not by some stories of Kiran. So all of you please read these two books. So it will have a serious impact on your career and life and on your decision making. Okay, now quickly, in another 2 minutes I will cover this, then we have to go and meet principal. So these are Kurubarhalli students. This is in 2022, that's when the first session I did. Another reason for my confidence or overconfidence is this. 100 of us who joined Infosys in 1992 and earlier are these people are in my network. I can reach out to them by just one WhatsApp message. 100 of them, all of them are CEOs and CTOs of some company, including I think there is Infosys founder also there. Have you seen this logo? But you saw the one which is on which it is sleeping. Which logo is this? Nike. And what was the original tagline?
Just do it. Just do it.
And what is it telling? That's what all of you have done over last 2 years. Okay? Instead of doing it yourself, you want to delegate to me. If this happens, do you think, will this happen, my dream of 1000 people getting employed? Okay? You keep telling me, you do it, okay? I will keep doing it with my 100 of my friends. Which company offers this salary? Aviksha. Question is, which company offers this salary? I don't know about TCS, definitely Infosys offers these slabs. What is the difference?
It's a role manager.
No, they all are entry level. There are 3 levels. Expectation from the company is different for each of these levels.
So in mass recruitment, maybe freshers are hired without experience.
All are without experience.
So how skillful they are.
And how these 3 people get different skills? All are freshers only.
So their interest and practices.
So now you know which level to target. Okay? So now I have given you enough tools to pick up even the skills required for the expert track. I have worked with the people who are recruited in the second month of who are these experts. Have you seen your carpenter closely? Acharya nodidira? For that matter, your barber who cuts your hair. Do you see the difference? Can you do whatever carpenter does? He is skillful and he loves his job. Can you believe when you say tomorrow is my Gro Pravesha, he will do whole night and still do it. He can fake some illness and walk away. He can go take his family to a movie. But he will sacrifice and do it. Why? He is a professional. He wants to do it. So I have seen that trait in these expert track people. Whatever the Acharya does. Okay? Why do you think this tile here is so shine and nice? Because whoever did from the raw material till to this level, they were skillful. Either it was automated, and finally anyway there is some manual work, and they have to do it consistently. Otherwise each one will have different shades, and you only will not buy. And how come you come with different shades and Infosys has to pay everybody 11 lakhs? You saw the difference, right? How to? Anyway, choice is yours, whether to say just do it or you do it. Okay? So, due to paucity of time, I will stop here. Not that I am cutting off the link with you. Our WhatsApp link is still on. Please ask the remaining questions on the WhatsApp. And unfortunately, you will not be allowed in the matinee show. Okay, some new people will come in. Okay? I hope you liked this session. So, wish you all the best and happy journey. So, this is Infosys Mysore. And here are some facts. So, do you know Infosys hires freshers under these 3 buckets? You are aware? Do you know what is the difference? All are freshers, not experienced. But there is a common feeling that Infosys pays only in this bracket. Now that you know, you can also aim, and if you prove them you are worth these slabs, you will get hired in that slab. Okay? And now the truth is, only when you target this slab, even if you miss, you will get this. Worst case anyway you will get. But if you aim for this, next best you will not get even this. So, what do you mean by aiming for this? Yeah, basically if you join in this, we have to train you for 3 months. That means there is something which is missing. If I hire you here, I will directly put you into project. How can you bridge this at this level? First of all, you should know what is the gap. Right? Unfortunately, our education system is not telling you what is the gap. You have to figure out, you have to ask the people whom you know who are working with Infosys, or alumni of Infosys, who are your alumni of MCE. Do you know all the decision makers in Infosys are alumni of MCE? And I graduated from this same campus in 1988. After 35 years, I have come here to give some gyan. Okay, that's why this T-shirt, because I worked there for 32 and a half years. Since 1992, I worked there till last year. I intentionally moved on to help all of you. Still, I had 2 more years of service. So, smilingly I came forward to help the society. Okay. Feel free to ask any question. I know I have sat through the interview panels, and I have recruited hundreds of engineers at all levels. And last 12 years, I was in charge of training Infosys architects globally on all emerging technologies, including AI. So that is the reason I am comfortable in AI and generative AI, and today I am here to share what is I feel is relevant to you, but don't get stopped by what I am not covering. Feel free to ask. I will be happy to cover that gap as well. Okay. So now that I know it's post lunch, listening to Harikatha is boring, let's do some hands on. How many of you, just raise your hands if you know or you have used audiopen.ai? I will just put it on. Has anybody seen this? Nobody? Okay, open your mobiles, all of you. Ensure data is on and go open browser. Don't download the app. There is an app by the same name. Do not download, and just open this website and be here. I will tell you the next set of instructions. All of you are there? Just raise your hands if you face any issues. One of us will come and help you. By the way, let me introduce my friend. His name is Chirag Arjun. He's done engineering in electronics and communication. So today he is helping me to capture the candid moments so that I will give you back the story in a nice way. Okay? The nice way I have done so far, these are the workshops where I have used the pictures clicked by him. You can see what you are going to get once we do this demo. For now, I will keep it here so that you won't get distracted. First, let's go through this demo. And you can see I am holding one more collar mic here. I think it's working. Yeah. So this is directly taking my audio to my laptop. It won't listen to your audio because it's too far. And using this monologue for next 2 hours, I am going to create a nice story. Cool, right? Which you can use. It will cover all the examples I have told, all the jokes I have cracked, all the story about Infosys I have told. Everything will be there in that story. You need not have to worry. Even if you are not taking notes, don't feel guilty. I will give you this nice story. Okay. I will also do along with you. Here is the instructions. Let me see if the mic has come on. Hello, hello. Okay, technology works. Here is the instructions. Once you click this button, it will ask the permission. Should I allow? Please allow. Okay, it's only for this session, and don't worry, it is safe, time tested. So once you click, it starts recording whatever you are doing. What you have to do is in the meantime, I will also open on mine so that I will also start talking. Okay. So for 1 minute, you can talk about anything. Just take the phone near your mouth. Even though this hall will look like fish market, don't worry. Your mobile, your app will listen to only your voice. Okay. After 1 minute, I will tell you stop. At the time, you will also keep seeing the button. One square button will be there. You have to press that. That's all. Okay. Let's do together. I will click this button. Ready, go. Allow if it asks the permission. Now start talking. I am here to conduct a workshop for the students of information science and technology. And you can talk about anything, by the way. You can talk about me, you can talk about weather, you can bitch about anybody. And Hassan is a nice climate. Today we had a sumptuous lunch, and it was a very cool weather. And I came back, while coming back, it rained quite heavily. And but since it was very close by, just 7 minutes drive, after a nice healthy meal, we also had an opportunity to walk for 10 minutes to get our car, and it was a wonderful experience, and good to see the students who are not so excited about it. There is a cynicism on their face because it's outside their normal working hours, and let's see how they will react, and good to see them happy. Okay, click the stop button. It doesn't matter even if it is in between. Let it go through these 3 steps. Okay, now let's see what happened. We will start with the front. Were you able to get the result? But you got the report, right? Okay. What about you? Yeah, you got something, right? So, can you tell me what happened? Take the mic. What's your name? Yeah, Spurti is going to share her experience. Yeah, tell me what happened. You spoke about what?
I am introducing myself.
Uh-huh. So, what is the title it gave? Introducing Spurti. Okay, but you did not tell the title of this should be introducing Spurti, right? And what about the English? Are there any spelling mistakes? Spelling mistakes are there?
No.
There are no spelling mistakes, and grammatically, is it okay? Perfect? Corrections it has done. Okay. So, do you like it? Is it useful? What do you think? Cool?
It looks cool because when we speak anything on the application, they start converting audio to text. Also, meanwhile, it correct the grammars and sentence.
Okay.
It add on some, some extra other words. Also, I haven't spoke about the title for this session. So the session was the title for the session was given. It looks cool.
Okay. Do you think it is worth paying some money to get this app?
I think so.
Or let's look at, is everybody is happy about the performances of this app?
Yes.
Okay, right? Was there any learning curve?
No.
0, right? No, you need not have to read any user manual. You need not have to ask your friend how to do this, right? With 1 minute instruction, you got it. Where do you think this is useful in your daily life?
Maybe in online meetings, whenever to take a notes, maybe when during the sessions or during the class, the audio will be converted to the notes.
That's cool, right? Imagine you are coming in a bus. You are a faculty or you are a student? Faculty. Balaji wants to take a session. He has not created the session notes for today or PPT, right? You are running out of time. Did I give you a shortcut? You speak to it. Imagine you are coming probably in a not so very noisy vehicle. Imagine you are coming in a car with your friends. You just tell them, please keep quiet for a while. Next 10 minutes, I am going to prepare my PPT for the session. By the time you reach campus, your PPT is ready. Cool, right? You have to just WhatsApp it to your laptop or WhatsApp it to friends, all the students, no? So, your job is done. Similarly, you are a poet. You suddenly got an inspiration and you want to record somewhere. Instead of recording your voice, it nicely converted into text. Cool, right? Your poetic dreams will come true now. Even if you are not a poet, you can take this text and put it in ChatGPT and say, create a poem in tune of Arijit Singh's this song. Suddenly your letter to your loved ones can be poems. Cool, right? Suddenly your New Year greetings, Christmas greetings can be in poems of whatever both of you like. Now suddenly possibilities increase. Can you write a book using this? Right? So imagine from tomorrow onwards, none of you need to take any notes. Whatever Balaji is taking, you record in your phone, or one of the French venture will record. Right? You can treat her a coffee. She will immediately send the notes by the end of the period. Cool, right? No more Xeroxing, no more copying. All the Xerox shops will go out of the business now. Is it not? Even while I was studying in 1988 or 87, we used to go to the nearest Xerox center to Xerox BL Theraja or whatever, Fortran series. Everything was there. Either we didn't want to spend money in buying the book, or we did not attend the class. Both way, this will come into your rescue. Okay? Cool, right? So now let's move on. We will up the game. So now, क्या हुआ? So it is doing some magic here. Wherever I go, some ECG graph it is showing. क्या हो रहा है? What's happening here? It's recording my voice. It's taking my color mic. Okay. So, and also my laptop is Apple, so Apple intelligence is there. You want to see the magic? Now I can keep this anywhere and I can show it to you. I will stop recording and you can see it. So whatever I spoke, you can see it has already captured it. Until I said I will stop recording, I will zoom it a bit so that all of you can see it. You got it? So whatever I spoke, it did verbatim. Do you see any difference between audio pen and this? No? Here it did not do any corrections. Okay? Even if it heard some sound, some of it, let me see if something is not making any sense. Look at that English. Okay, so and also my laptop. Right? Definitely it's not grammatical. But the advantage, as long as my laptop memory is still there, I can speak for month because it has 500 GB memory. That means it has no limit, and what I can do this, I can just take this text even though I know this is rubbish, put it to ChatGPT and said polish this. It will do the same magic which AudioPen did. So, this is free of cost. I am not paying anything to this Apple because I already paid, I have made them rich already. No runtime cost, whereas AudioPen you have to pay 20,000 rupees per year. It is expensive, it hurts when you can do ChatGPT free of cost. Now, let me distribute this. Now, you see whatever I am speaking, okay, all of these are generated with the same fashion. Take some and forward, just go through it, do not worry, do not read too much into it, and these are all my workshops. I have done it with various audiences, starting from middle school children. I have done sessions to the lecturers, to the heads of institutes, and none of it is typed by me, it is all done by Apple Intelligence and ChatGPT combo. Where is it helpful? Is it helpful in your final project report? So, suddenly it will become Harvard English, right? No more your English. You have the full control how this English has to be constructed. You can even say, imagine I am submitting to my Harvard professor, then the choice of English words it uses will be different. Okay. Anyway, you know the power of ChatGPT. I am just telling you the last mile. Now, no more typing. Just take your phone, record for 4 hours, does not matter, then your report is ready. Even if you keep going back and forth, even if you keep committing whatever grammatical mistakes, even if you are searching words, it will sabko maaf kar dega. Okay. What is the drawback of this approach? Your English learning has already come to a standstill as of now, because now that I have shown you the shortcut, why will you take the long cut? Got it? If you can prepare a report of this quality, okay, I will tell you about this story of what Infosys has done, but look at the advantage. So, you will become the hero or heroine in your batch. Nobody will even be able to figure out how did you suddenly your English became so good. Cool, right? Now, let us look at the role of AI in education. By the way, how this is getting mirrored onto yours, because your projector is the same. How suddenly this became smart? Anybody? Just take a guess. No, I will correct. Heli paravilla, whatever comes to your mind.
By wireless it has been connected to the laptop.
Yeah, by wireless, but your projector is not wireless capable, no? Otherwise, so far you would have done that. It not even HDMI connected, it is connected to the VGA.
It is going to collect the data from the laptop.
No, I know, but how come suddenly your projector becomes smart? I did not connect any cable there. Okay. Is it Wi-Fi or Bluetooth? Why not Bluetooth? Short range. My voice is going to that speaker. Is it wireless or Bluetooth? Wireless, is it? Can I play music from my phone onto the same speaker? Is it wireless or Bluetooth? No, I can. I will show you during the break. I will play nice music. That is Bluetooth. Why this voice is going through wireless? Because I do not want any latency. even though I am speaking here, there is a microsecond gap between this going here, amplified, playing it back to you. This is one capability I need. Another capability, look at it. If I am speaking to my mic, it should also be listening to the sound coming from the same speaker, right? Then why it is not getting into the recursive echo? So all those capabilities can be done only through wireless. So that's why it is using wireless. Got it? Any questions? All of you are in information science, no? You should know how these things works. And I can also tell you the frequency at which it is transmitting. Thankfully, it is displaying here, 488.100 kilohertz. If you want, you can see it. Okay, and you can also peep and see 488.100. That is my Wi-Fi receiver. Only when these two match, this will speak, because I can have another set of mics again using same wireless. If they are also using the same frequency, whatever they are speaking in the next room will also come in the speaker. You don't want that. So this gives me flexibility to change the frequency of both, and I can have this advantage. And again, this commonsensical answer, can you tell me why this is not picking up the sound from the speaker? Guess Madi, I will correct. There is nothing right or wrong. That's how you will learn. Otherwise, if I spoon feed everything, you will not learn. ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು? What could be the reason? Why is not my mic is not hearing what speaker is speaking? Look at the height, right? It is, even though it is there, the bulk of the strong waves will go straight. Sound will not go in all directions, and also the direction in which the speakers, if you come closer, you can see how they have tilted it smartly. Anyway, this is meant for this professional setup. Lot of research has gone in by this company to ensure we can keep the microphone while we are walking in front. Otherwise, you would have seen in the orchestra, usually mic will be front, orchestra will happen behind, so that they don't want this echo to happen, disturb. Otherwise, this sound is a very interesting space. Once you go there, you can listen. And even these are using Wi-Fi, by the way, the collar mics, because we don't want any latency. Otherwise, you don't like that. Anyway, now let's come back. So there is AI and generative AI. How many of you know the difference between them? Raise your hands. None of you know the difference, is it? Only one is rising. What about? Do you think AI and generative AI is the same? Yes or no? Then what is the difference? Tell me whatever you think is the difference. What is AI? Tell me. First, let's understand what is AI.
AI is something that which reduces the human effort in next level.
So, we write Python program. Is it AI? There also it is reducing human work, no?
But in next level also.
What is next level?
Means it will automatically think.
So, you just read the definition of AI here. Just read it aloud. Take the mic closer.
AI is the capability of a computer system to
Mimic. Mimic ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Mimic ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಅಣಕಿಸೋದು. Whatever I say, you say, that is mimicking. What is cognitive function? What is cognitive function? Attempt, no? I will help.
Something complex problems.
No, for example, how did you learn English?
During schools.
Somebody taught you.
Yes.
Can you teach this to your dog? Dog doesn't have cognitive capability. It cannot observe and learn. It cannot think and do differently. Right? We can read a book and learn. Animals cannot. This only human beings have this capability. So that is cognitive. Now look at what AI is doing. It is able to see something and learn. Okay, when we get old, our cognitive capability will reduce. What does it mean? Our seeing and learning or remembering will come down. So that is cognitive capability. Just to give an example, you can train, just give me mic. You can train a machine or a computer to identify apple. Is it possible? And banana. Apple, there are green apples, there are red apples. If you train using red apples, will it recognize green apples? What if I say yes? Can you train this machine learning algorithm to the shades of all apples in the world? You cannot even source them. That means you have what you have. Using that, it has to learn and it has to predict what that could be. That's how ML works. Do you know about ML or no? Just raise your hands. How many of you know ML? How many of you don't know ML? Raise your hands. So rest of you who are keeping quiet? Okay. So I assume then you don't know ML, probably because it's not there in your syllabus. Is it right? Then would you like to learn ML or no? It's good, right? I'm a mechanical engineer, I learned ML. Now I can come back and give a lecture on it. Cool, right? So you can write this sample program to identify banana or apple or your specs or a mobile in 6 lines of code. Would you like to learn that? 6 lines of code. Hello world of machine learning to identify an apple or an orange. Is it a fiction or a truth? So I will show you right away. It is created by Google developers. There is a step by step guide. You can do it tonight. Shall I show it to you? This gentleman, I will share this. This takes only 6 lines of code. He has 10 videos on this. So you can do this sample today evening itself. Okay. So shall I share it in the, are you all in the WhatsApp group? I will share it in the same WhatsApp group. So this gentleman, Josh Gordon, is from Google. So he has given very simple way how you can create so he uses 2 packages. Don't worry for now. It's called TensorFlow and scikit-learn. So you will, once you are in the machine learning space, you will keep hearing this, and using that he will just using 6 lines of code you can do it. Okay. So then you will appreciate how is AI, generative AI is working. Otherwise everything will be magic, right? How did audio pen work? It's magic. There is no way you can guess because we don't even know how machine learning works. Okay. Self-driving car, is it AI or is it generative AI? Guess one of them. AI. Okay. Let's go back to this definition. So quickly, AI is also now called as narrow AI or weak AI. The rocket which goes to the moon or Mars, it is still narrow AI or weak AI because it has been created for that purpose only. Whereas generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that learns from existing data set like text, images or music, and then creates completely new and unique content based on what it has learned. Yesterday I had shared one example of coffee making machine. Anybody saw it? Anybody would like to narrate? Or I will go simple steps. You press a button called cappuccino and it gives you cappuccino. Is it AI? Straightforward, right? There is nothing, it's expected behavior. If I switch on the light, light has to come. So mechanical, simple electricity circuit getting completed. Now, as you are walking, it will identify you by its machine learning algorithm that Kiran is approaching, and it knows I like cappuccino at this time, and it prepares before I go and stand in front. Is it AI? Or is it generative AI? That means none of you have saw the yesterday's video and the explanation. I gave both the video and the explanation. Who gave that example? Yuval Noah Harari. Please do follow that guy. He is one of the sought after motivation speaker. He has written many books. He is an Israeli. So very learned gentleman. Look at how simply he has articulated what is AI. So this is AI, by the way. This is not generative AI. Why? He gave another example. Next day, when you walk in, it will tell you, I know you have been liking this flavor. It did not say cappuccino. So I think now I know what you like. Here is another flavor which I have invented, and I think you like it. Try it. It has learnt from my coffee drinking habits, and it generated, it computed whatever may be the algorithm it has used. So it created a new drink for me, and most probably I will like it. That is generative AI. Got the difference? Now let's draw the analogy. You saw this report. How did this report came so nice? Now you take this analogy and explain. Take the coffee machine analogy and explain. So it has learned by using what? All the generative AI has been trained on what? Not only GitHub, whatever there on internet, which is publicly accessible, right? So it has trained. That means it knows in this context. I define the context every time I report. Who was the audience? Who did I speak? And what report I need for what? Is it as a minutes of meeting I am creating this report, or as a story, or as a thesis, or as a textbook? Depending on that, it will create. So it knows millions of storybooks. It has read millions of minutes of meetings. It has read millions of whatever. Then, depending on the context, it generates this for you. Okay, understood now? What's your name? Spurti. So, this is how it does smartly. This is how this is becoming useful. Now, you will be wondering, where is this going? That means, look at what happened. Suddenly, your learning has come to a standstill. You no longer think creative ways of creating report. Be the textbook, be the poems you are writing, be the stories if you are a story writer, be the PhD thesis you do, you will somehow figure out easier way of doing things. So is it good or bad? This is bad for your career. Because when you, let's say you are working in Infosys, suddenly you will be put in client project, you will go to Germany. They will not allow you to use ChatGPT inside the campus, wherever you go, by the way. Only here you are enjoying the honeymoon period. As soon as you get into any corporate, first thing they will stop is your social media access, because they don't want their code, which is IP, to go into somebody else's repository. Otherwise, they will lose their winning edge. They will lose their IP. Now you are stuck, right? You did not learn in the college because you trusted ChatGPT, did all your assignments. Somehow there was online test. You shared the text with the AI studio of Google, and Google read the screen and gave you the answer. It was Google who passed, not you. Got it? That means your learning came to a standstill. You will get caught even after you land up in a cushy job. Wherever you go, you will get exposed on the first day itself. So you cannot over rely on ChatGPT. This is a warning call. Right? There is they keep writing, cigarette smoking is injurious to health. All the smokers in the world, they will turn to other side and continue to smoke. Knowing doesn't make any difference. Similarly, now I told you using ChatGPT is injurious to your learning. Doesn't make any difference. You will continue to use. You will continue to use at the cost of your learning. Who is the loser? You are the losers. It won't definitely. Narayan Murthy did not become Narayan Murthy by using ChatGPT. Things doesn't change even today. You cannot go to the moon using ChatGPT. So be careful. In this book, this gentleman who created Google Gemini has written very clearly when AI will overtake human intelligence. Okay, this gentleman is now the CEO of Microsoft AI. He created a company called DeepMind, which was acquired by Google. They named DeepMind tool as Gemini. Then he integrated Gemini with all the Google tools. If you go to Google tools, you will see at least 6 or 7 AI tools by Google. Notebook LM, has anybody heard? Today I will show you the demo. Then AI Studio is also by Google, Gemini is by Google, Notebook LM is also Google. There are several others. You go to, whenever you go to the Google, just you can browse through. Look at these 9 dots on the right side. So click on these 9 dots here, right side. These 9 dots. Okay. You can see all the tools by Google. Right, you can scroll down and check. Quite a few of them are AI tools. There is something called lab. Let me see if it is here. Anyway, this is your dashboard for across all Google products which you are using. So this is my usage. It gives in one place. Okay. So yes, there are Google tools for you to use for various applications. Has anybody used any of these LLMs for generating the code? Copilot? Nobody? You are using? So please do use Copilot and figure out, or even ChatGPT will also generate code, and it generates code more efficient than any human being already. That means even though I have 35 years of experience, out of that about 8 years learning about Python, creating a lot of projects, it can do better coding than me. What will happen to you then? If you showcase that I know Python in my CV, so it won't help. Then what will help is full stack. What is full stack? Give me an example of full stack. Would you like to? Give me an example, no? What is full stack? Have you heard about mean or MERN? Have you heard? Mean means MEAN. Mean, M stands for MongoDB. It is a NoSQL database. Give me an example of SQL database. MySQL and Oracle. They are all RDBMS, which supports SQL. What is NoSQL then? Give me an example. Yeah, give me an example of unordered. You are right. Hmm? Give me an example of non-structured data. Think, no? Social media. Do you know any social media? Facebook. Facebook data is not structured, right? You can share about an image, she can share about video, I can keep writing poetry. That means there is no structure. How will you store and search? You can search, right? Still, when did you post? What did you post? What is trending? What is hashtag? What is hashtag? What is hashtag? What happens if you put a hash and put something?
If you want to add any comments related to that.
Do you use hashtag in Instagram? What will you use? What is the use of that? For example, you want to make MCE famous. Hashtag MCE. You want to make hashtag information science 2025 batch famous. You have to just type that. Whoever types that, it's easy to search, it's easy to remember. Right? But what magic happens just by putting hashtag MCE? Somebody is storing, somebody is creating the index, somebody is giving you the search algorithm. Got it? So all of you should know all of this. Once you leave the college, nobody will teach you. Then the kids in high school are learning about this. They will be your competition, not the engineering graduates. Okay, diploma students are coming forward because now what's happening? This learning is being accessible to each and everyone, irrespective of which college you study. Because I am going to government schools. They are getting access. They are now dreaming to do aeronautical engineering. So your competition will come from anywhere. BA, BSc students are learning. Because you can create a website with zero knowledge of coding. Are you aware of that? Do you want me to show right away? See how easy it is. I can even give voice coding. I will go to ChatGPT. Okay, watch carefully now. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi there. How's it going? Feel free to let me know what you need and I'll do my best to help out.
I am demonstrating your capability of creating a website. Can you create a HTML, CSS, JavaScript based website to showcase my portfolio of photographs which I have clicked since last 4 years? So what's happening now? It is creating, don't worry, I will show you the code which she is creating. But was it difficult? Have you tried this? You have tried it? What website did you create? Create and showcase, no? So that all of you can learn collectively. Why are you hiding this skill? Now look at it, I am going to proudly showcase. Hopefully the code is there. Okay, let me just refire that now. For some, looks like internet issue, and what will happen is in this voice mode, if you are not in a quiet environment, it will keep thinking that I am trying to interrupt. So it will interrupt generating the code. But since to avoid that, let me quickly show you a demo. So it's thinking, creating the code. So you can see it is really creating the code. Now I will run this and show it to you. How do I run this? Any idea? Do I need VS Code? VS Code, will it run? All I need to do is save this as a HTML and open in a browser. That's it, no? Because I am not using any fancy code. It's only text, image. So this is just display only. Now look at how simple it is to do that. Interestingly, this is also giving me a preview option. So it's not working, but so let me copy this code. Open any editor. I am using Sublime Text. Advantage is lightweight, easy to use it. Looks like something is missing here. So it's still generating, sorry. So you have to watch this square button at the bottom. That should vanish when it is completing. It's still continuing. So it is creating a very elaborate website for me, free of cost, without me knowing anything about HTML, without me having to do anything with the code. It's ready to run. Now you can see this small big lines, so that means this is complete. Let me copy the code again. I will go back to Sublime Text and close it and paste it. Now it became 309. Okay. So let me just save this. Save as. I will do it in my downloads. I will call demo to information science MCE HTML. All I have to do is just open it, that's it. Cool, right? All I have to do is give the images. 2022, sorry if it is not visible, it's in black color. So it has created tiles for each year. You can see it on my screen. So portfolio of last 4 years, and you can even click, choose year on the top, 2025 only will come up, and here hashtag street, hashtag landscape. If you give hashtags, although only those pictures you can search across the years. So suddenly you became an expert in creating your portfolio website. Okay. So these are the various uses. Now let me go back to the PPT. How did it learn to create HTML? It went through Hack Overflow, Stack Overflow, GitHub. All the source codes where it has figured out means it is licensed to go and read it. It went through all the code and it learned it. So, here are the places where you can use AI in education, in your context. Of course, Infosys is using. Yesterday, there was an article regarding Cognizant using one of the AI tools to create 1,000 engineer worth work using AI agents, 100% done by AI agents, which can do 1,000 engineers work autonomously. That means instead of hiring 1,000 engineers, Cognizant has deployed an AI agent form, so it will do the work for them, their commercial project. So, is it good or bad? It's good for the corporates, not so good for the current generation of the engineers. Because why I am telling current generation? Because there are so many people looking for the job, this opportunity vanished to the AI. If AI was not there, this would have come to the people. Now, you cannot wish this to AI to go away. Unfortunately, it is going to exist for eternity from now on. Nobody can kill AI, right? Even if you bomb, it won't get killed. Only some computers will get spoiled. Because now the whole world has become the playground. It will be alive in some part of the world. Okay? So, what is the solution? Now you have to learn what is agentic AI. You have to start creating so that you can make money. Okay? Now look at it, this entire PPT I can do it in half an hour, whatever I am showing it to you. That is the productivity improvement, no? Now today I am able to do 2 sessions back to back. You go and ask your friends in the morning session, I am using different examples. I am giving you different case studies. Okay? How is it possible? Thanks to AI, I have been able to learn this quickly and be able to present it to you. Here are the challenges to balance AI benefits and risks in education. Risk is, there is ethical concern, there is data privacy issue. What do you mean by this? What is data privacy issue? What is data privacy issue? ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Hold this mic and pass it on to Alf. No, you give your phone number in any shops you go to buy something, no? Is it not violation of your privacy? That is data privacy issue. Got it? Data privacy issue means somebody knowing details about your private life without your permission. Got it? Nobody can learn about your blood group, you are aware, right? If somebody knows about your blood group, that means data, your private data has been leaked. Your photo also is a private data. You willfully sharing in social media by making public access, that is not the violation of data privacy, because you permit the public. But somebody took it without your permission, so that is violation of data privacy. So this is data privacy issue. So in this context of generative AI, what is the data privacy issue? I can now record whatever you are talking without your permission, because these mics have become so powerful. You think it is harmless, it has capability. I can just come near you and keep speaking, it is actually picking up your voice. Unfortunately, this is the price you have to pay. If you want to use ChatGPT freely, you are also giving your data, your voice freely. Got it? You are making ChatGPT smarter by giving your own queries. Got it? So that is data privacy issue. Artha aitala? Now what is answer the next one? Ethical. ಹೇಳು ನೀನು ಹೇಳು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಏನದು ಎಥಿಕಲ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೈಕಿಗೆ ಹೇಳು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿ ನೀನು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡು ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೂಸಿ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕು ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡಪ್ಪ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಪಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡ ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಗಳು ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ ನಾನು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ that is data privacy adu. Now we are talking about ethical concern. Good illi ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. There was a concern about Kantara ripping somebody else's song. That became a big issue because Kantara started making a lot of money. If I mimic Kantara's song, it will not even come, nobody will even come to know. Why? I am not making any money out of it. So is it ethical or unethical? If I copy, I can tell ChatGPT, create this poem for me in Kantara tune. Is it ethical or unethical?
It is ethical, sir, because you are not using it for gaining money.
Now we will start making money then.
Then it is unethical.
Then what is the solution?
Sir, copyright.
I can say mix Kantara and Gandhadagudi. It will give me a neutral hybrid. Is it ethical or unethical? It will become a big hit, no? Nowadays rap songs are becoming big hit. I can take Masal Puri, right? From idhar se udhar, some 10 people I can feed. I can say take these 10 people's songs and give me the 11th one. Ethical or unethical? It's still permitted, unfortunately, by Supreme Court. Nobody can, they can sue you, but they cannot win. Because here they are not using, unfortunately, with our current law system, as long as same words are not coming in the same sequence, you are okay. How did you learn English from your elementary? You would have read, let's say, I will put a number, some 2000 books, some 20 teachers. That means you are technically copying 20 teachers and 2000 books gist. Is it not? Ethical or unethical? Somewhere you have to draw a line, otherwise we cannot live. So, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, even though you think it's unethical, I agree. It is fair to mention, this is how I did it. Is that fair? For example, I will topify Kantara. I was inspired by Kantara, socially accepted word now. That's what Kantara did and escaped paying money. Right? They said we were inspired by them, we did not copy. Do whatever, but tell that you have been inspired by somebody. Let that person feel good that I have inspired you. Okay? Now, there is a book called, it's not how good you are, it is how good you want to be. This title is very catchy. Can I use the same title and you give my gyan? No. This is total violation of copyright. But you can get inspired by it and you can call something else. And you can actually scan this and give it to ChatGPT. Take this and give me in the similar lines this story, add this example. Then it becomes your document. But again, it is fair to say I have used this as the input. Okay, when you buy this book, he gives you license only to read it by yourself. Yes, you can share it after you read, that is permitted. That means only one person at a time. This license permits you for only one person to read at a time. Even if I scan this and project and give the GAN to 60 people, it's also a violation of copyright. Technically, I have to take the permission. They would have written at the back, no part of this book can be published or relayed either digitally or in physical form. However, I encourage you to read this book and learn from this. This is a very inspiring book. This is about, just pass it on, both the books you pass it on. I want everybody to have these two books. And both are written by CEOs or directors of the firms. So it's very useful. Please have a book, whether you read it now or next month or next year or next semester, read it once. It will be helpful in your life. It will give you a lot of information about, or you will not be under any misconception. Okay. So that's about ethical concern. So yeah, unfortunately this will allow you to learn from anything. And look at it, we all learnt social studies. Whose favorite subject is social studies? Anybody? Nobody? We were unfortunately made to by heart when was Second World War, when was Plassey battle, when was Jallianwala Bagh massacre, when. What is the point in memorizing when? ठीक है 1981 में हो गया 1969 में हो गया जो क्या हुआ, what did I learn? Right? Unfortunately, our way of assessing is through memorizing these dates, and they made it so boring. Imagine now you go and ask if your nephew or niece is studying about Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai. Instead of making it boring, tell your nephew or niece, how did Jhansi Rani became so brave? Just ask, no? It will give some story, whether it is right or wrong. Okay, at least some 60 to 70% will be right, even though some 30% will be some story which is generated again. But that is the nice way of teaching. Then that will be inspirational. They will learn from something from it. Same thing we have to learn from Ramayana and Mahabharata. Lot of today's problem, whatever is happening, you can see this has already happened in those epics, Ramayana or Mahabharata. Right? Whatever Krishna telling Arjuna. Even when we quote popular example Ashwatthama Hatha Kunjara. Right? A lot of people are doing the tactics in the name of Krishna and Arjuna. Okay? Suddenly, social studies will become very interesting. Trigonometry or chemistry, periodic table will become very interesting. Is it not? So please make use of it to make it interesting. Then what are the opportunities? Accessibility enhancement, infrastructure improvement. These are the opportunities. That means accessibility enhancements mean what? When we were studying, there was no internet, 1984 to 88. Then what were we doing? We were xeroxing the physical copy, whatever there in the library. And that's how we learned. Today, it's in your fingertips, in your mobile. That's the accessibility enhancement. Infrastructure improvement, it will help you can make all these desktops smart. You can give internet access and make it really powerful. These are some of the tools. Has anybody used Notebook LM? Raise your hands. Anybody use Notebook LM by Google? Why I am telling is I will do a quick demo. Here is Notebook LM. Now, if I give you a panel discussion, series of panel discussions for 10 hours. So I am going to share it right now, which I say it's very useful. Then how will you consume it? There is no other way. You listen for 5 minutes, don't like it, fast forward. Don't like it, fast forward. This is a very crude way of seeing. Instead, look at what I have done. This is a 10 hours video, summit. It's actually Electronic City Tech Summit, similar to Bangalore Tech Summit. It happens once a year in Palace Grounds in Bangalore. This happened in Electronic City for 10 hours, morning 7 o'clock to evening 7 o'clock. Entire thing was captured on video and they sent one 10 hours video recording. It was live streamed on Google. It's really boring, right? But there are very interesting panel discussions. Instead of fast forwarding, I can do query. What did Chris Gopalakrishna spoke about the penetration of physical robots in India? It will answer the question. Interesting, right? You can also ask at which minute this person is appearing. Suddenly this becomes interactive and you can create podcasts with this. Look at this. Now you can create a shorter summary. Using this summary, audio overview means it will create as if two people are speaking. You can try it out today evening, or you can try it out right away if you can connect to Notebook LM on your laptops. Then you can create a video overview. An AI avatar will come and create video. Cool, right? For a shorter, even if you want a 2-minute version of a gist, a summary you can create, a video. Mind map you can create, then reports you can create. You can also make it a interactive podcast where you can go and ask questions. Okay? This will be very, very useful even if you are writing your project report. I have shown this to architecture students in NITE. Whatever thesis you write, whatever project report you write, you can just import it by clicking add. Then it will allow you to look at it, what all things I can add. So it will allow you to upload a text, video, Google Docs, Google Slides, website, YouTube, copied text. You can even paste the text. So it makes it very, very useful. We will close in next 10 minutes by 5 o'clock. Okay, just switch off this light. Yeah, thanks. Now look at this. This is actual case study which I did with students of Government Polytechnic near Whitefield in Bangalore. This I can do if you are interested to you as well. This I am helping. What does this mean by my life, my career, my choice? Heltira. Just read that title and tell what you understand. My life, my career, my choice. What does it mean to you? To you.
About my life and the career I choose.
Yeah. Basically, you are taking control.
Yeah.
That's what I am going to help. I will help you how you can create a career for you, since it's your life and you choose it. This is what I gave them, this structure, and I will also help you to nudge. I will nudge you so that you will also think aloud, and if you want you can ask some questions. I will help you. What roles are available in the industry, what you aspire to go. Basically, I asked the question, by August 2030, where you want to be, even though it is fiction for now. Otherwise, if you don't know anything, then any job will do, right? It is like going in sea without any rudder where you can control the direction. You will go wherever the wind takes. You don't want your life to be like that, right? You need some goal. As of now, I know all of you are thinking it's too early to have this 5-year goal. Okay? What if I tell you today is the best day to have a dialogue on this interesting topic, what I want to be after 5 years. So, each one of them chose something. Don't worry about why they chose what they chose. Let's assume for discussion purpose this is good enough. Then financial goal. 5 years from now, how much money you want to earn per year? Think about it, you need to tell me. Okay? Then health goal. It doesn't mean that you can sacrifice your health. How much you sleep, what you want to eat, and regular exercise. Okay? These people, these are the names. Gagan and he is Vikas. Vikas told, I want to join OpenAI. These are all dreams as of now, by the way. Okay, now how serious this will get, you can see later. And they have actually defined how much they want to earn from 5 years from now. Just to give you some number, Vikas told it's 20 lakhs per year. He is diploma. So, here is one of the prompt I gave to them. For example, I am helping Vikas now. I will give this deck to you. You can also replace this with your dream company or dream job. This you can copy and paste it to ChatGPT. It will give you the answer. Let's pause for a while here. I want to hear your views. I will just pass the mic on while I have some water. He's already trying, that's cool. Anyway, please try it out. In the meantime, I will take a sip of water. Look at this. It has given him 16-week plan starting from now. Oh, sorry. This link is for different thing. This link is for creating a private cloud project. Anyway, similarly, it will give you the weekly plan. If you want hourly plan also, it will give you. Okay. So, let me see any more interesting ones. So, these are the students who are trying it out, live demos. Here is a quote by one of the American presidents. Let me know what you think about it. Believe you can and you are halfway there. What does it mean?
So the first step is we have to first trust in ourselves so that we can further move forward.
And look at the carrot he is giving. 50% of the work is done if you believe yourself. So today we are stuck because we doubt ourselves. Is it right or wrong? Do you think you can get a job in Apple?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is the problem, no? Why you are making a decision 2 years ahead? बहुत होता है 2 years. So if you now declare, I believe I can get a job in Apple, 90% probability it will happen. God only knows 10%, that's okay. But 90% chance that it will happen. Okay? That's why he was very famous. He got a lot of things done. That's why teddy bear is named after him. Can you Google why teddy bear is called teddy bear? The name Teddy came from President Theodore Roosevelt, American president. Look at, he became so popular across the world. Across the world, they decided to name one bear teddy bear. So that means a lot of people who believe in this. So there is a merit in we believing in it. Have you told your grandparents or parents the power of ChatGPT? Look at the magic happened. I called this gentleman who was actually giving tea to the students or the guests. This is in Kolar Goldfield. He did not know English. I asked him to talk in Malayalam. ChatGPT lady spoke back in Malayalam. Look at his smile. He could not believe that an English lady knows Malayalam and speaking to him. So, show it to your parents or grandparents. At least they will be happy that you are involving them in your AI journey. Okay? It's also a step towards empowering them. They can make sense out of their medical transcription. They need not come to you. They can click a picture and ask ChatGPT to transcribe. Anyway, this book I have already told. Yeah. That's all I wanted to share with you today. Do you have any questions? In the meantime, let me play some nice music. Let me know. This is one of the classical music, thala. Tell me what thala is it? No classical music buffs here? This is Rupakatala. Now, I also teach music to the kids. Here is the music created by some of the high school students. Look at this. This is created by 8th standard students. Do you want to see how it is done in code? Here is the code behind it. Okay. Can you believe this can create the sound of all the bells in the world? Did I show it to you when you were learning? No, is it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, not this one.
Okay. She is one of my old students. Okay, this is the music. Now let's do pentatonic beeps. Now let me show the code which you just heard. Or let me do ocean waves. Let me make it a bit bigger. Here is the code. This code is called Ruby on Rails, similar to Java. Do Google for Ruby on Rails. You will see a lot of information about it. This is ocean waves. Now let me show the other one, the drums. Cool, right? That's all the code. So to just the 20 lines of code, actually, since I am going through this mic, this is happening, but if I send it live, this would happen. So like this you can do full-fledged orchestra. So AI can do anything. Any questions? Let me introduce you to Gnana. Tell no your inspiration story. Just turn over.
I'm Gnana.
Hold the mic closer.
Yeah.
Tell which year you graduated.
Yes. So I am Gnana. I graduated in the year 2018, and I graduated from electronics and communication. Please don't mind my voice. It's a little bit because of my cold. So yeah, under the Make in MC, whatever association was made by the alumni. I was glad to have him as my mentor for my extra projects during my I think from second year onwards. So we used to go to his house on weekends.
In Bangalore?
Yes.
From Hassan?
It was very nice to actually go, and he used to have a small sort of it used to be more like a play, not like a normal webinar session or anything. It used to be more like a play, and we used to get to play with all these. I know now Arduino is a very common name, but at that time it was a little bit new, like crawling into.
No, they also don't know, by the way.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I thought you are very well versed with the Pis and the Arduinos. So yeah.
No, just talk about this.
The Pi. Okay, okay. Yeah, so these are all what we used to, I mean, he specifically, I believe I got introduced to Raspberry Pi because of him. And all these, you think it's very high-tech, like a rocket science or something, but with him it used to be very easier because he used to provide us with the hardware. Software, he used to tell it's very simple, you can just crack it. And that time there used to be no ChatGPT, we used to code it on our own. So, but yeah, what all used to look very complex used to be easier. Why? Because we used to do hands-on. So, I believe, because of the opportunity that you are being given, meeting such an experienced person beforehand while you are studying is quite, impressive to be very clear about that part. You'll get to know how corporate is also working, and you get to I find it amusing. Why? Because if he's taking interest to come down and share his experience, you're actually getting a part of it for you in that young age. So yeah. And I think we were about 3 people along with me. So we were a batch of 4 people, and that time we used to work on the Bolt IoT. So that was a different hardware. So under him we were able to, and after that I think because we were so engrossed with that part, we under MIM only, I guess. So it was me along with few other classmates of me with different batches. We were able to conduct workshops for the first years who just joined, and it was almost like a half-day session wherein we used to do the same thing as you taught us. We used to give them Arduino, give them LEDs, give them buzzers, play. And we showed them the soldering, we showed them the breadboard, how to do the coding part, and they were able to relate once they actually got into, and they found it. But due to COVID, it got discontinued is what I heard. But yeah, people did enjoy that hands-on session. So yeah, inspirations come from there.
Tell your corporate journey, no?
My corporate journey. After I graduated, I didn't want to get into MNC, so I chose to search for startups, and I ended up being in Fluxion Technologies for about 2.5 years or so. Then I was able to again connect back to Malnad by getting few projects for my juniors with that startup, which I was glad because few of them got internship because of that. And apart from that, later I went, during the COVID, I used to, because we got work from home, that's when I took up the GATE also in parallel. And then I cleared my GATE and I did my MTech research in NITK Suratkal. So after that, now I'm currently working in Daimler Innovation, I'm a little hazy, DDICI, which is actually a parental company of the Mercedes-Benz in Bangalore, Whitefield. Yeah, so I'm majorly in powertrain. Because my MTech research was in mechatronics, so I ended up in more like a mechanical, where you shifted from mechanical to computer science, I ended up with EC and then mechanical. So now I'm more into powertrain related electronic control units, and I work on networking, the communication part, and I also work on the software side of the ECUs. So that's about it. It's been almost again 2 years. Yeah, it's been.
Any questions? Any questions?
Package. See, if you are willing to negotiate, you can actually achieve whatever you have in your thought. Whenever the HR comes, what will you do with my package? No use of knowing my package. You aim for whatever package is in your mind, and you come with that skill set, and then you'll be able to crack whatever your interview questions are, and then you'll be able to negotiate with your HR. Am I right, sir?
And I have volunteered to help them to negotiate.
Because I remember when there might be a certain tab that they might have kept for certain type 1, type 2, whatever it is, but because the interview was so good in whatever they were having the skill set, he was able to negotiate for a better thing. So how much you can bring on the table on the value of that, you can ask for whatever package you want. Why do you want to limit yourself with my package?
Go with my package, no?
Sure.
Any more questions? Do you know where is the parent company of Daimler Chrysler? In Germany. So morning batch had a luxury of listening to somebody who is vice president of Bosch India. So anyway, we have recorded, you will get that. So any further questions?
Probably they are more interested to know that do they get on-sites to Germany? You do get though. That part is there.
And my niece is working for Bosch in Germany. So her parents live just 100 meters from here. Actually, yesterday I wanted to stay there, but they were out of town. But I can get her on Google Meet if you want to know her package.
They are all first year, second year?
Fifth semester.
Fifth semester.
Information science. How many of you know her before she walked into the room? She is actually a stranger to this campus. So is her father. Okay. Anybody? Does she remember anybody in this campus?
I don't think there are any club people here. A literary club, some clubs. Probably, if there were some literary club people, they would have. You are from? Literary club? You can go back and tell them that you met your super senior.
Okay. No guesses? Who is the father? It's your principal. Looks like you people don't know your new principal. And that new principal has been with this campus for last 3 decades. That means you would have seen his face somewhere. 30 years he has been there. And he is my batch. Cool, right? Look where all your MC8s go and do. Sky is the limit, right? So you can become vice president in Bosch. You can become enterprise architect in Google, by the way.
Are they even aware that our alumni meets happen in Europe, Canada, and all those
I have no clue, Madam Mr.
Maybe few of them.
Do you know next alumni meet is happening in Boston in November, October or November, I think.
Like when we had the first, I think when I was in my second year, that is when the association started, I believe, and I myself was quite surprised with the level of experienced people coming in, flowing in, and the joy in their face of looking at how this college has also, and also with the new infrastructures that you were saying about that. What would we call
Quadrangle?
Not the quadrangle, the theatre, amphitheatre. Yeah, correct. So that was not there. Though I'm a little sad about the quadrangle. But yeah, so
1,000 people are expected in Boston.
you have no clue how strong is the alumni of MC. Trust me, you have no clue. Especially the mechanical people are quite good.
Thank you.
That I understood in NITK also actually. But yeah, in NITK also I saw the mechanical people. I don't know what's with mechanical. The Royal Mech somehow they come back again.
Thank you.
But yeah, just follow some other skills apart from what your syllabus tells you to. And, probably you'll enjoy what you're doing, and that will be a value addition to put in your resume.
So it has been 7 years since I met her. So this is the first time, and I am meeting her now, even though I am here since yesterday. Okay, there are no more questions. We will close the session here. So you are most welcome to ask any personal question to us. Probably she will reveal the package when you talk one-on-one.
It depends on how good their negotiation skills are.
And next time when I come, I actually am creating the material to how to manage your finance. Cool, right? This is the story of my own, how I am managing my finance.
This normal, the self-accounting and the self. I would like to be.
Because where do you draw the line? Where does Mukesh Ambani draw the line? Where does Modi draws the line? I don't know, but I know where I have drawn the line. I want to share it with all of you. Probably I will do an online session so that Gnana can come in wherever she is.
I am yet to find my ITR, which I didn't do till now, and September 15th is last. So yeah, I know you people might be feeling it not in your curriculum, but once you're out, you'll start understanding all what we are talking is very important. So.
Do you know 30% of my annual income I am paying to Modi or Nirmala Sitaram? That's a big one, right? If you earn 100 rupees, 30 rupees gayab. You will feel my package is 70 lakhs. 21 lakhs gayab. That means your package is around 49 or something. On paper you are seeing 70. Cool, right? I just hyped. It's not my package or her package, by the way.
Then they might go and tell us our seniors are getting so much.
Okay. So first, let's do that other PPT. I have done a nice. No, hold on. Just see this. Done the session.
I remember there were music, but I don't think it was this.
No, I did. Don't worry about the music. I did this session.
Okay.
where to draw your line and how much you can earn. So this I am doing anyway already. These are polytechnic students. I have volunteered to do to them as well. This will help them to set realistic expectation, either low or high. Both I will help. There is nothing wrong in dreaming $1 million, right? So you can work towards it. There is a saying, right? Only when you aim to the sky, even if you miss, you will fall among the stars. Okay, that's really true. Okay, so have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a good day and best wishes.
So I would like to thank Kiran sir for taking such a vast amount of efforts in coming over here, and I can see how enthusiastic he is in teaching you guys, not teaching exactly, in sharing his experience, vast experience with you guys. It's up to you to make the best use of it, and he has also told that the WhatsApp group is not going to close today. It will be there forever. You can ask him any queries, anything you want to explore. You can always contact him. He's always open to everything. So, sir, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We would also like to have many such sessions in the future also, because we know how much you are enthusiastic to make our kids industry ready. So we want the maximum out of you. So we will have many more such sessions. And I thank
Chirag Arjun
for capturing the whole event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Bhumika.
And we would also like to thank Nana for being here and sharing your experience. Thank you one and all.
Yeah, you can leave. I will need 1 more hour to pack.